Welcome to CEFCU's Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to CEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute. We're in Williamsville tonight, where the Bullets, 3-0, will host the Maroa-Forsyth Trojans, also 3-0, ranked number 2 in Class 2A, and Williamsville is ranked first in 3A. Adam, this has all the makings of a playoff game, doesn't it?
Absolutely. You got two big-time programs, both ranked in their respective classes, both trying to win a conference title like they're always contending for. It's going to be a big one tonight.
Sangamo Conference, of course, we're talking about. Adam, what do you see as the CEFCU keys to the game, and CEFCU is your key to a home loan?
First off, for Maroa, you got to get the jump on them. Maroa has started pretty slow this year in their other 3 games. They got to come out firing all cylinders tonight. Maybe try to catch Williamsville off guard. For Williamsville, you just got to wear them down. We talked in other games that Williamsville starts 11 different kids on offense and defense. That is huge in this size a class of football. If they can wear them out and wear them down early, it could be a long night for the Trojans.
Should be a good one, at least on paper. Looks like it'll be a great game, right? Let's hope so.
I think we're going to have a great one here tonight.
All right, we're almost set for kickoff right now. We'll turn over to our sideline reporter for tonight, Nico Heffinger. Nico?
You know, Paul and Adam, we have seen some state-ranked teams on Friday Night Rivals this season. We have not seen a matchup that on paper is as electric as this one. Williamsville, the #1 team in the state in Class 3A. Maroa-Forsyth, the #2 ranked team in the state in Class 2A. This is an absolutely dynamite state-ranked Sangamo Conference showdown. Say that one 3 times fast. That is just a lot of fun, but it's going to be a great one here tonight. You have got to figure that any team that's going to win state in either Class 2A or Class 3A will likely have to go through one of these 2 teams tonight in order to win that state title. We'll send it back to you, Paul.
And we'll be back with the CEFCU Friday Night Rivals kickoff here from Williamsville in just a minute. Stay with us. And good evening. You're watching CEFCU Friday Night Rivals presented by Prairie Heart Institute. We are in Williamsville, just about set for the opening kickoff. I'm Paul Wapple alongside Adam Anderson. We are ready to go. Sangamo Conference showdown, Adam, 3-0, 3-0. Look at that. It's going to be a good one here at Paul Jenkins Field.
Yeah, it's a packed house. There's not going to be a whole lot of standing room or sitting room. If you're not here already, you better hurry up, or you might be watching this one from the bus barn in the parking lot.
All right, and here is tonight's game time forecast, brought to you by Backyard Leisure. Hot tub, you need it. Backyard Leisure.
Pretty humid out here.
It is for late September, isn't it?
Feels, at some point it might turn into fall, but
let's hope so. Before week 9 at least, right?
But it's still very, very nice out. No real wind to talk about. The flags are moving a little bit, but nothing real crazy.
And we're just about set for the kickoff, and Williamsville will kick to the Trojans. And in case you didn't hear, Maroa-Forsyth ranked #2 in Class 2A, and Williamsville ranked #1 in Class 3A. And right now we'll take a look at the starting lineups brought to you by Shields. Here's the Maroa-Forsyth Trojans offense.
Keep an eye on number 34, Bryson Bowes. He is a very, very big running back. He's going to be tough to bring down for the Bullets tonight.
And we didn't say anything in the previous show. Ian Benner, who was the quarterback last year, is transferred to Chatham-Glenwood. He's playing with the Titans.
Also missing tight end Caden Morris, who is at Sacred Heart Griffin.
And we are just about set here for kickoff. And we are underway. Riley Jones with the kick. Fielded at the 5 to the 15-20. Brought down by a host of Bullets. So the Trojans will start at the 20, see where they mark, 22-yard line. And we'll take a look at the starting lineups on defense for the Williamsville Bullets, brought to you by Shields. And Adam, you talked about it. How many players
none of these guys are going to play offense. They might rotate in, but none of them start either way. A name missing tonight, F.J. Simpson, defensive line standout for the Bullets. Not eligible to play tonight. That could be a big blow for Williamsville.
1st and 10 for the Trojans. Wade Jostis at quarterback. Throws behind. And a flea flicker got his man at midfield and incomplete. So right out of the gate, the Trojans try a little trick play.
I think that's what you have to do. I talked about you got to get the jump on him. Josh Joseph is known to throw trick plays in there just as part of his game plan. Great job by Will Kistner to make a play right there, because he was definitely beat. He had a receiver behind him, but he broke it up there at the last minute.
Jostis, the quarterback, is a junior. 2nd and 10 from the 24. There's the pitch this way. Ben Gilbert. And stopped, pushed back a little bit, so not much there on 2nd down for Gilbert.
You know, the Williamsville defensive line and linebacker are definitely bigger than what Maroa has up front. Maroa can move, though, so I wouldn't be shocked if you see them try to get outside as much as possible and try to use the speed that they have to get one over on the Bullets.
3rd and 9. There's the give to Hicks. Trying to get the first down, and
I think he's going about 2-3 yards short here.
Trojans went with a hurry-up offense on that one. Trying to catch the Bullets off guard.
They're not going to see
4th and 9.
Much huddling here tonight.
With these teams.
So this is going to be a big one for Maroa to go for it this deep. I think they're going to shift back.
I was wanting to try to draw them off. Let's see if they...
What Josh Joseph is always pretty good at is he finds an offensive athlete to also be his punter.
Brian Bowes, number 34. It's a pretty good kick there, too. Fielded cleanly at the 35. Not quite out to the 40-yard line. The return made there by Maxwell Olsov, the 5'9", 150-pound junior for the Bullets. So we'll see how the Bullets do on offense. They're led by Connor McCormick. He's a junior. And take a look at the Williamsville Bullets offensive starters tonight, brought to you by Shields.
Keep an eye on number 13, Stephen Gleason. He'll run the ball. He is their leading pass catcher. He can really do it all. Grant Rippeter is going to look like a guard out there, but he is a running back for the Bullets.
He is 5'10", 210 pounds, and he is rock solid. 1st and 10 from the 40. Good field position for the Bullets. Back to throw, does throw. Got his man in stride. He might go to the end zone.
That's Gleason.
20, 10, 5, touchdown. Stephen Gleason, the junior. And that's a young security touchdown and a $50 donation to this week's charity. This week's charity is the First Step Women's Center. How about that?
I just mentioned his name to keep his eye on him. A simple play-action pass, and when you have a running threat like McCormick and Ripperda in the backfield, you have to keep an eye on him. He just caught a safety with maybe a little too many eyes in the backfield, and then it was off to the races. Riley
Jones will attempt the extra point for the Bullets, who strike early here in the first.
I'm gonna go right behind you. Why go behind you?
Watch the ball. What a play. And Jones's kick is up, and it is good. So 7-0, Williamsville takes the lead here in the first quarter with 10:16 left in the first quarter. We're going to take a short break. You're watching SEFCU Friday Night Rivals on CW23. We'll be back with more from Williamsville in just a minute. Welcome back to SEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute. Paul Wappel, Adam Anderson in Williamsville, where the home team, the Bullets, strike first with a touchdown pass. They lead 7-0, and they will kick off here to the visiting Trojans. Jones with a good kick. Oh, and it does go in the end zone for a touchback. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 20 for Maroa-Forsyth.
They got to be careful about that. That ball died on.
That's what I was watching, and I said, well.
Maybe the Trojans are used to being on the turf and that taking a little extra bounce, but that ball died out here on the grass. That was pretty close to maybe not going in the end zone. That's a live football. That'll make a head coach's heart stop.
Week 4 of the high school football season. Hard to believe. Both teams undefeated.
See how Maroa responds after a 3-and-out and a quick touchdown. This is big.
Jostis in the gun.
And in motion, goes the other way. DeBose, the 235-pounder, and he takes a couple of bullets for a ride there and picks up some positive yardage there. And a good carry. Able to move the chains. And that is a first down. We want to thank Casey's General Store, one of our first down sponsors all season long on Friday Night Rivals. 1st and 10 from the 34 after the 14-yard pickup by Bose. Fakes to Bose, going to throw, does throw, and a little overthrown. Intended receiver was Drew Hicks, the senior.
A little too much on that one from Justice. You know, one thing is a staple of the Maroa-Forsyth offense under Josh Justice is a lot of formations, a lot of motions. They're going to move guys around to try to confuse the defense. It might be a lot of the same stuff, but they're going to try to get kids to think in space, because anytime you can get a player to think a little bit, that means you might have beaten.
2nd and 10. There's the handoff to the big guy. Bose goes forward for some positive yardage. Bring up 3rd down. See if the Trojans, yep, they'll continue to move pretty quickly as we expected. So 3rd and 5 for the visiting team. He's going to keep it himself. Justice does.
It's going to be pretty close. I think he's going to be about a yard short from the first down. It's going to be interesting to see. Nope. Coach Justice already sent out the punt team. Wade Justice is a running threat you have to worry about back there. He came into the year planning on playing receiver, maybe a running back out of the backfield. We talked about Ian Benner going to Chatham Glenwood now. He has to step in and be quarterback, and if you're his head coach and dad, he should know the offense pretty well.
God. And the punt is blocked. Blocked by the Bullets. And they recover it. How about that? On 4th down on the punt, number 62, Noah Kern, the defensive specialist, here comes up, and he's pretty dang happy about that. Why not? So the Bullets will get out the ball in excellent field position. Here it is, Adam.
Take a look at the replay. Number 59, Chet Warnisher, comes right up the middle. He was the only guy really pressuring that punt, but he didn't get picked up by an offensive lineman. They released him too early. Now another short field for Williamsville. Trojan fans cannot be happy about how this game has started.
Ball on the Trojans' 24-yard line. Connor McCormick in the gun. Fakes, now goes in the end zone. Oh, just overthrew the intended receiver there. Noah Sanders, the junior.
Just out of the reach there was McCormick. We're about a ½ inch away from maybe seeing this game be 13-0.
Just missed him there. Boy, the Bullets aren't messing around. 2nd and 10. First quarter action. There's the give to Gleason. He's out of bounds. Close to out of bounds there.
Gleason and McCormick got to be careful there. That handoff was deep on the backside of Gleason. He almost dropped it. I would expect the Bullets to be in 4-down territory here.
3rd and 4 for McCormick and the Bullets. Back to throw. Does throw. Strike. Complete. Good for the first down. Catch made by Grant Ripperda. So that is a first down, and they've moved the chains. It's a Casey General Store first down, and of course the Bullets are inside the Shields red zone. Check that. They've made it into the Carpenter's Local 270 red zone. I got too excited there. Carpenter's Local 270 red zone. All right. 2nd down and 7 for the Bullets. Going to keep it himself. McCormick. Tough going there.
Good job by the defensive line of Maroa-Forsyth to stop McCormick there right as he got going. Got maybe back a yard, it looks like. Maybe 2.
3rd and 7 for the Bullets. McCormick rolls. Is he going to throw? Yes, he does, in the end zone. Too much out of bounds. incomplete. That'll bring up 4th and 7 from the 10.
Yeah. You know, on that last play before, we showed number 54, Aiden Reiser, just a freshman, but he is one of the leaders on this Trojan defense. Be on the lookout for him to make some big plays here tonight. Looks like the Bullets are going to take a chance at a field goal here.
So on 4th and 7 from the 10 will be a 27-yard attempt.
Thought McCormick could have took off running there on that 3rd down and maybe got him a 1st down or maybe a little bit closer. Try to force that one into the end zone.
Riley Jones, senior, will attempt the field goal for the Bullets. Good snap, kick is up, plenty of leg, and it is plenty good. So field goal is good, and 10-0 Williamsville leads Maroa-Forsyth. We'll take a break. We'll be back with more. You're watching CEFCU Friday Night Rivals. We're live in Williamsville. Back with more in just a minute. Welcome back to CEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute. I'm Paul Wappel alongside Adam Anderson. The Williamsville Bullets have struck again. They lead 10-0 after the 27-yard field goal by Riley Jones. And Jones has been busy in the early going. He will kick off here as the Trojans await to receive the ball here with 7:01 to go in the first quarter. So the Bullets off to a fast start, Adam.
Yeah, you know, and feels eerily similar to the game that we did here 2 years ago, where the Bullets got off to a fast start and then didn't look back. Oh, we're going to have a false start here.
I just told him on his whistle.
Let's see what the call is. No doubt that's what it is, or probably.
Yeah. I don't know if we hit. No flag was thrown. Maybe he didn't blow the whistle ready for play.
Maybe they just weren't ready. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Ball's in the same spot, so we'll do it again is right. All right. Drew Hicks, number 7, is back to receive for the Trojans. Jones with the kickoff. Good kick. And Hicks watches it go into the end zone, no doubt about it this time, into the end zone. So 1st and 10 from the 20 for Maroa-Forsyth, who need to get something going here. They trail 10-0.
Yeah, and more than just, obviously you want to get in the end zone. They need to have a sustained drive to try to flip the field, just to, if they don't get in and make it a longer game. Williamsville has had 2 possessions and had 2 very good starting points. With the block punt on the last one and the first one, they started on their own 40. So you need to have a big drive here if you're a Trojan fan.
Jostis high snap, gets it down, fires, complete to Hicks. Brought down at the... They go down to Nico on the sidelines. Nico, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Brent Mason, manager of CEFCU. Brent, thank you for joining me. How exciting is this partnership between CEFCU and Friday Night Rivals?
Oh, we love the partnership. We've been part of it here for, I think, 4 years now. Going out to the Friday night games is just really exciting, being part of the community, and couldn't be happier with it.
Couldn't ask for a better night tonight as well. What's your experience been like, just kind of hanging out and seeing the sights and sounds of some high school sports?
Oh, it's been great. I've been over here talking to the Maroa fans. I actually caught up with an old friend of mine. I hadn't seen him in a while, so it's been great getting to know the fans a little bit more tonight.
And I understand some exciting promotions coming up for CEFCU that you wanted to touch on as well.
Yeah, we've got a few promotions coming up here in the next couple of months, but the one I really want to plug is the American Lung Association Lung Climb coming up on February 16th. So registration is now open, so you can go out and register for that, and that's there at the Wyndham downtown Springfield.
All right, well, there's probably be a lot more coming up on that leading up to it. Brett, thank you for joining me. Paul and Adam, we'll send it back to you in the booth.
Thank you very much, and thanks to CEFCU for being our main sponsor this year on Friday Night Rivals. First down for Maroa-Forsyth. They move the chains, and that is a Casey's General Store first down after the completion. Ball on the 35 for Maroa-Forsyth. Jostis throws, left side, complete to the 45, out of bounds at the 46-yard line. And that's another first down as Xavier gets into the action, the senior. And that's another Casey's General Store first down.
Yeah, getting a lot of soft coverage by the Bullets. letting Maroa just snap it and throw it out there and let your athletes do what they do best and try to make a play. Let's see if Williamsville tightens up a little bit or they kind of give this to them.
There's the completion to Gilbert, who goes across midfield, brought down, but not until the 43-yard line of Williamsville.
Yeah,
And they'll move those chains again. 1st and 10, and Casey's General Store first down.
The Trojans have something going right here. They're moving out of the pace. They're getting in a flow where they feel comfortable. Again, we talked about they can't get off to a slow start, so spotting a team like Williamsville, 10 points is tough, but if they can get on the board here, that changes the game.
Justice gives. Culp, the sophomore, with the carry.
Now, he is the speedster in the backfield. He is a state track guy. He has got a lot of speed, so if he gets into open space, watch out. He is the lightning to the Bows thunder in the backfield.
Well said, because Bows is 230 pounds. 2nd and 10. Justice throws, complete to Hicks on his feet. And he's got a first down inside the 30 of the Bullets. That's the Casey's General Store first down for Maroa-Forsyth.
You know, Drew Hicks has been doing it for 3 or 4 years for the Trojans. Great job blocking on the outside by the Maroa-Forsyth receivers to give him enough space to try to make a play.
1st and 10, ball on the 30. Justice throws left, complete to Culp. And nothing much this time. Bullets were there.
Great job by the Warnisher. 59 was out there very, very quickly, and then Gabe Watkins followed it up. That's what you got to do if Cade Cole's back there. You can't let him get ahead of steam because he's got a lot of speed.
Loss of 5 on the play brings up 2nd and 15, 4:05 to go. Clock running in the first quarter. Under center, Justice does this time. There's the handoff. Still on his feet. Gilbert down the sidelines, dances, and inside the 10. So a nice run there, and the Maroa-Forsyth Trojans have made it into the Carpenters Local 270 red zone, and that is a Casey's General Store first down.
You know, every Maroa receiver is a threat to carry the ball like a running back, so you always have to game plan for that. And again, using the team speed that they have to get to the outside and cause damage to the Bullet defense.
1st and 10, ball on the 11. So the Trojans can get a first down without scoring a touchdown.
Little confusion on the sideline sending some in,
and they're going to take a timeout. Still have some confusion, so.
Josh Joseph's not happy about that. Trying to send in some substitutions, get some new personnel in there, and was not happy that he had to use a timeout right there, especially the type of flow that they've been in offensively. Now you're getting Williamsville a chance to maybe get a break, talk about what's going on, and try to keep them out of the end zone.
And we talked about in the preview show and in the pregame, Adam. I mean, these teams are outstanding every year, and this is like a playoff game. The caliber of talent on both sides, both teams, is incredible.
The talent, the coaching staffs are top-notch. The communities that support their teams are top-notch. It feels like a big-time playoff football game out here tonight.
And Friday Night Rivals is available streaming live online. Log on to CW23TV.com and click on the Friday Night Rivals link. You can also find complete game videos and photos from this season's games. 1st and 10 from the 11 for the Trojans. Justice under center. Gives to the big guy, Bose. Goes through, and is he into the end zone? Or he's not. We got a flag on the play.
Got a flag coming near the line of scrimmage. I would guess you're going to get a holding penalty right here.
We'll wait for the call.
Oh, no, he picked it up.
Oh.
So they're going to mark him down on the 1.
So did he get a first down? Let's see where they spot it. Yes. I don't think they did. So
he's on about the half-yard line.
It is a first down. So it is a Casey General Store first down. 1st and goal from the 1. And there's the handoff to Culp. And he is in for the touchdown. So Colt barrels his way in. That's a Young Security touchdown. They're our touchdown sponsor this season. $50 will go to a local charity, and it's the First Step Women's Center this week.
That whole drive was very well put together by Maroa-Forsyth. Did what they had to do, used Bose deep in, and then just little deception right there with the handoff to Colt. He got enough to get in the end zone. We're looking at a ball game here.
Peyton Jenkins to attempt the extra point. Plenty of leg, and it is good.
Close.
So Peyton Jenkins makes it a 10-7 Williamsville lead. Cuts into that deficit. They only trail by 3 now with 3:17 to go here in the first quarter.
It was a big drive for Maroa. They needed to stay in this game, not get on the board there. Giving the ball back to the Bullets up 10 would have been a huge thing to climb out of.
And tonight's Fan Cam, which is always great, is sponsored by Jennifer Sellers State Farm. Catch the discounts with your local hometown team at Jennifer Sellers State Farm in Sherman. And the Fan Cam is in full force tonight. Look at that. A lot of people here, both sides. They are lined up deep on both sides of the field tonight.
Yeah, it is. There is not a lot of room to watch the game here tonight. If you're not here yet, you might be fighting to find the field.
So 10-7, Williamsville with the lead. They will get the ball back here as the Trojans will kick off. And Ben, check that. Zach Frazier will do the kicking honors.
Now, you always got to be careful of some kind of surprise onside, but I think the way this is gone for Williamsville offensively, Coach Joseph is going to kick it as deep as he can.
It's on the ground, picked up cleanly. It's got some room up the middle and some speed. A good return to the 41-yard line for Maxwell Olson, the junior. So the Bullets, excellent field position, Adam.
Yeah. Olson, not as big as his brother Brad, who I think is over at Eastern now, but he's got a lot more speed, so he's one to keep an eye on here in special teams, because I think if this game's going to be as close and as good as we think, I think a big special teams play, like a blocked punt, could be the difference maker.
3:11 to go. First quarter action from Williamsville. Connor McCormick in the gun on first down. He pitches back to Ruperta. Goes wide and out of bounds, about the 43-yard line. Bring up second down.
Good job by the Trojan defense to stretch him out. Anytime you can get Ruperta to go east-west, not north-south, I think you're going to be better off.
Gave him one on the play. Second down, trying to barrel through up the middle. He does. To the 47-yard line is Ruperta again.
And exactly, that's why he's coming out of a cannon when he comes to that backfield again. He's 210 pounds. He is tough to bring down.
3rd and 4 for Williamsville from the 47. Bullets take their time here. Keeps it himself. McCormick does up the middle and gets the first down as he crosses midfield.
Just barely got it though. Good job by McCormick to put his head down. Again, he's another big body. He's about 200 pounds back there as well. He's like another running back.
And that's a Casey's General Store first down for the Williamsville Bullets.
McCormick was a defensive end last year for these Bullets, as well as a backup quarterback, so he knows how to get in there and take some hits.
Ruperta thought he was down, but still on his feet. Got about 3 yards on the play, Adam. Tough to bring down.
Very tough to bring down. The Maroa had him right at the line of scrimmage, and he did everything he could to get about 3 yards there.
Second down.
Yeah, I think that must be it.
And 8. Cuts back. Nothing doing that time. As the good defense there. They stopped Gleason on the carry.
Great job by Johnny Luttrell and Aiden Reiser to really get in that backfield and stop Gleason again before he could get going. He did all he could just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Empty backfield for McCormick on 3rd and 8. Ball on the 47 here in the first. We had a whistle. Is it? Did they take a timeout or equipment?
No, Maroa took a timeout there right before the snap.
So the Trojans take their second timeout here in the first quarter. So they have one left for the half on a little bit of a warm night for September 20th. But it's cooled off a little bit. A little bit of sun went down.
A little bit of a breeze. Again, out here in Williamsville, you're always going to get a little bit of a breeze coming out of the south. If anybody could plant any trees over there, I'm sure Coach Coons would take them.
And don't miss Project Illinois, a DCFS investigation with Anna Espinosa and Justin Carter. That's Mondays at 6 on ABC News Channel 20. So Williamsville with the 10-7 lead. In case you just joined us, we're late in the first quarter. And it's been a pretty fast-paced game from both sides. We expected that.
Yeah, not going to see a lot of huddles here tonight.
3rd and 8. McCormick looks to throw. Gas time. Fires across the middle. Low and incomplete. Intended receiver, Noah Sanders.
Sanders was open. McCormick had him open. He just missed him. I would expect a bullet punt here to try to pin the Trojans deep.
And it looks like that's what Williamsville will do. At least that's what it looks like. On 4th and 8. Laperta, is punter,
their punter,
so
you have to be worried about that.
Always have to watch that.
Back for the Trojans, Drew Hicks.
And Drew Hicks is the lone man deep for Maroa-Forsyth. High snap, but Laperta gets it. Oh, and a good punt. Hicks lets it go. Oh, that goes inside the 5, at the 1. Out of bounds at the 1. How about that for a high school football punt?
That is a Sunday afternoon type punt there.
I don't think you get much closer to where the ball's going to be except to be in the end zone. Look at this. Oh, my.
Good bounce. And just...
The official's right on it, so...
That is picture perfect. Pinning another team deep. Can't ask for anything better than that.
That's pretty darn good. So Maroa-Forsyth from their 1. Barely.
Yeah, maybe the
1st down and 10.
Not quite the half, maybe the .75 yard line.
Yes. And they give it to the big guy, Bose, who barrels his way, still going. Wow. That's a good run up to the 9-yard line. You think he's down, and he's not.
No, I'll tell you what, though, the Trojans got very lucky because they were not fully set when that ball was snapped. Their tight end and in the line of scrimmage was just down in his stance. Cody Marsh, as that ball was snapped, very lucky they didn't get called for a false start.
So they make 2nd and 5. They give him 5 on the play. There's up the middle, and there's a 1st down for the Trojans. As Cade Culp gets a Casey's General Store 1st down with 19 seconds left in the first quarter. So they move the chains.
Looks like they're gonna
see if they let the clock time run out here in the first. 9 seconds. It looks like that's what they're going to do. So after 1 quarter here in Williamsville, the Bullets lead Maroa-Forsyth 10-7 in a Sangamo Conference matchup between 2 undefeated and 2 state-ranked teams. We're going to take a break. You're watching SEFCU Friday Night Rivals on CW23. Back with the 2nd quarter in just a minute. Welcome back to SEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute. We're in Williamsville for week 4 of the high school football season. 2nd quarter, we are underway. 1st and 10 from the 17, flag on the play. Carry to the right side. We'll see what the flag's all about.
George Spanny on the stop. There's a penalty marker on the play. Oh my God!
Somebody get a hold
against the Trojans.
Against the Trojans. I forgot we switched sides of the field.
It's okay. That happens. It happens. A lot of purple out there tonight. Different blue and purple. So 10-7, Williamsville leads.
We're on the Trojans. It is a 10-yard penalty, so we'll be looking at 1st and 20.
Top distance to the goal. It's going to be first down.
And Spalding.
Just about. Just about.
Ball is
If you're not familiar with the area, Spalding's a little bit of ways from here, but
Right down the road.
pretty far still, yes, okay. Still first down, 17. Completion, in and out of the hands, through the hands of Xavier Getz. Couldn't hang on to it. Just those strikes.
Yeah.
Throws the ball.
And he gets it out. He gets it out quick too. Not a lot of time to think about it against a good defense like Williamsville. You want to get it out again to your playmakers. Let them do what they do best. Try to make a big play.
Second down and 17 from the 8. High snap. Gleason brings it down and throws it low. No way Getz could get that one just into the ground.
You know, he's getting this ball out quick. It doesn't really look like he's trying to find the seams to throw it out to his receivers. He's more worried about just getting out there as quick as he can. He's coming up low on a lot of throws. Maybe he just needs to slow down his internal clock just a little bit so he can make that connection.
A lot of intensity for this matchup, always is, on both sides. So third and long for the Trojans.
This is a big play because you want to give, if you are going to punt, you need some breathing room.
Jostis dumps it complete to Pope. Going to be well short of the first down, so.
Tell you what, great read by Chet Warnershire right there. He didn't take his eyes off of Cade Cope on that play, read the screen perfectly, and waited to lay a big hit on him as he caught that ball. The Maroa punt team needs to come together. They've already had one blocked, and now you're kicking this one out of your end zone.
Jackson Nightingale, number 5, is deep in the end zone to punt for the Trojans. The Bullets should and probably will get excellent field position. The Bullets let the ball bounce.
Okay, gotta have some defense. Here we go.
And down at the 42-yard line. So excellent field position once again for Williamsville here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they've started in pretty much this whole game in great field position.
We're going to take a break. You're watching SEFCU Friday Night Rivals here on CW23. Back with more second quarter action in just a minute. Stay with us. Welcome back to SEFCU Friday Night Rivals presented by Prairie Heart Institute. While you were away there, Grant Ripperda ran for about 20 yards. It is 2nd and 7, ball on the 7. The keeper this time from McCormick tries to get in. He does not, but he's inside the 5 for the Bullets as they are marching once again. And they are into the Carpenters local 270 red zone. The Bullets are, as you see the long run here while you're away. Look at that. Let's set up this drive here where they are now, the Bullets. Up the middle, and he is in the end zone. Ripperda, touchdown, Williamsville.
That drive was all number 6 there. Ripperda did it up the middle to the outside. Great run. Again, they're starting to really kind of impose their will on that drive and wear down this Trojan defensive line. Because, again, those kids have to play both ways. Williamsville's offensive line doesn't.
And that, of course, is a Young Security touchdown and another $50 donation to the First Step Women's Center, courtesy of Young Security. So 16-7 Williamsville. Riley Jones will attempt the point after. Kick is up and no good. Plenty of leg, but no good. So Bullets miss the extra point, and here's the touchdown.
Just straight up the middle here by Roberto. He just put his head down, got his shoulder square, and that's tough to bring down for anybody. But great response by Williamsville to come back out there. Maroa's had a little bit of the momentum on their side, had put a scoring drive together, was moving down the field. That penalty starting the second quarter was big, the holding penalty.
They pushed him back.
Pushed him back. Great field position. They did the rest from there.
Again, both teams off to fantastic starts, 3-0 on the season. The Bullets ranked number 1 in Class 3A, and Maroa-Forsyth ranked number 2 in 2A. The Trojans lost in the state title game last November.
They've came up short 3 straight years. as much as that's not on the minds of the coaching staff, it definitely is in the back of their mind. That'd be hard to forget.
Let's go down to Nico.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Dr. Aaron, who's here with St. John's. Now, you have a mobile medical center here. Can you tell us a little bit about what's going on inside there?
Yes, we have a mobile simulation unit, and the purposes of it is to have high-fidelity mannequins inside that are computerized and can be simulated to perform any kind of health condition. So if we want the mannequin to have a heart attack, the purpose of it is so that our nursing students or colleagues at the hospital will have an opportunity to practice their reaction, their response to that type of health incident. And having that opportunity for simulation just relates to them improving their response, and it relates to high quality care.
And if we have some viewers that want to get involved in nursing, perhaps through St. John's, what are some ways that they could go about doing that?
They can call the College of Nursing. They can get on our website, sjcs.edu, to get more information about all of our different programs and also to see our simulation program. We are taking more applications for 2020 fall, and we are excited about our programming and what's to come with our simulation program.
Definitely sounds very high-tech and very exciting. Thank you very much, Dr. Aaron. We'll send it back up to Paul and Adam in the booth.
Thanks, Nico. On 1st and 10 from the 26, Bryson Bowes goes up the middle, a first down and more. He's out to the 41-yard line. They'll move the chains. That is a Sky Zone first down. Sky Zone, one of our first down sponsors all season long.
Bowes can move. He's got some speed on him. He's not going to blow past anybody, but he's got enough to really make a difference once he gets the ball in his hands. Again, another quick throw. Joseph was just a little off. He needs to take a deep breath, and he's going to be fine, but missing easy throws like that is going to be, it could make these possessions a little bit tougher for a play call from his dad.
Ben Gilbert couldn't hang on to it. Tough pass to handle. It's 2nd and 10. The Trojans on their own 42-yard line. 9:12 to go, second quarter. Jostis gives, coming this way. Goes wide, and a good run there, and out of bounds about the 48-yard line. Didn't think he would get much on that play, but I tell you what, that was a heck of a run there by Drew Hicks.
Drew Hicks, he's the savvy veteran. He uses speed right there because there was a lot of great jerseys out in front of him. He did just enough to stutter and then use that speed to get on the outside and get what he could to make this in a very big third and short.
It is 3rd and short, 3rd and 3 to be exact. Joseph throws, complete, got the first down across midfield to the 45-yard line. They'll move the chains. That's a Sky Zone first down, and the catch that time by Drew Hicks.
That's a very long throw to the opposite side of the field, but again, good job by Joseph. He put that one on the money.
Hicks, the senior for the Trojans, so 8:29 to go in the second. From the gun, Joseph looks to the sidelines.
See if they get a new play here from.
Plenty of time on the play clock. 9, 8. There's the give up the middle to the 43-yard line. Is Cade Culp. Let's go down to the sidelines. Nico?
Thanks, guys. Now, the message on the Williamsville sideline right now is to control the perimeter, which is something that you've seen when they're able to do that. They got that big touch, or that run that led to that touchdown. Defensively, when they've been able to control those edges, which Maroa-Forsyth trying to get right here, that's been causing some problems. We'll see who can control the perimeter throughout this ball game. Back to you guys.
Culp with the catch and goes the other way, a long way, gets a first down. He ran a long way and got a decent amount of yards, Adam. That's the Sky Zone first down.
Yeah, great job by Cade Culp. Knew he did not have a path out to his left, so he just put his foot in his ground and he came back the other way. He's got a lot of speed again, so you have to be careful. And he ran a long way, but still got the first down.
A lot of times that doesn't work out, but it did that time. Culp with the speed. 3 receivers left. Complete to Getz. who's brought down at the 25-yard line.
Just a simple screen pass there for Justice. Kind of had two options. He could have swung it out to his right to Bose, but made the right read. Got it out to Getz on the outside, who got about 5 yards.
So second down.
That was a rare right there, folks. That was a huddle from Maroa-Forsyth.
Mark that. 2nd and 6, they call it. There's the high snap. Little flea flicker. Reverse. Hicks going down the sidelines. He is in. Touchdown. Maroa-Forsyth. That's a young security touchdown and another $50 donation to this week's charity, which is the First Step Women's Center.
Great job by Bryson Bose and Wade Justice to throw blocks there on the outside that really helped Hicks get loose. Take a look at the replay. Flipped it out to him. He's going to come right back at you, and you're going to see a big block by Bryson Bose right there, just enough to get in his way. That gets Hicks in the end zone.
Extra point attempt is up, and it is good by Peyton Jenkins. So the Bullets' lead is cut to 2, 16-14. We'll take a break. You're watching SEFCU Friday Night Rivals here on CW23. We'll be back with more from Williamsville in just a minute. Welcome back to SEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by the Prairie Heart Institute. Paul Wapple, Adam Anderson, Jeff Kaufman, and the entire Friday Night Rivals crew here in Williamsville. 6:47 to go, second quarter. We've got a good one. 16-14, the Bullets lead the Trojans, who just scored on a nice run down the sidelines.
Yeah, they did a good job again. I think they know that their success is going to be to try to get to the edge and use their speed to beat the Bullets here tonight.
Zach Frazier will kick for the visiting team. Pretty good kick, fielded cleanly there. And the Trojans are fired up. Will Kistner with the return for Williamsville. We've got a score. Sacred Heart Griffin leads Southeast after one quarter, 35-0.
Another Sangamo matchup right down the road. Athens is up 42-12 over Riverton. Then I also got a score of Auburn 28, Pleasant Plains 14. That one was almost at halftime as well.
Ball on the 22 for the Bullets. McCormick at quarterback. Keeps it himself. Tries to find somewhere to go. Can't. 2 or 3 Trojan defenders are there.
Yeah, great job. 34, Bryson Bose was in there quickly to put the hit on McCormick. Not sure if he was reading that or if that was a designed keeper there, but nowhere to go. First tackle for the loss here tonight for Maroa-Forsyth.
2nd and 12 for the Bullets. McCormick looks complete to Gleason. Out to the 32-yard line.
See where they mark him down. He's pretty close to the first down sticks. They're going to give it to him.
That's a Sky Zone first down for the Williamsville Bullets.
You know, Gleason in the slot here, we talked about him before, had the big touchdown. You got to keep your eye on him. He can do a little bit of everything.
McCormick gives to Gleason, and he is going up the middle to the 45-yard line. Move those chains again, and that's a Sky Zone first down.
Again, we talked about how big Rupert is. Gleason's also another 200 pounds. Tough run right there. He's very difficult to bring down.
McCormick gives to Rupert across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Takes the handoff.
Gets about 7 on the play.
Here they go. They're in a flow now. They know that they can wear out the Trojans because they've got the guys to do it.
2nd and 3. McCormick back to throw. Plenty of time all day. Goes across the middle. Hits his man in stride. Sanders complete down to the 25-yard line, move those chains. It's a sky zone, first down, and the Bullets are marching again, and they're not going to huddle up.
Great job by Noah Sanders. It's a tough catch coming across the middle. You know you're going to take a hit, and he held onto that ball.
From the 25, McCormick looks, throws, Ripperda has it. 25, got some defenders to beat, flag on the play. Ripperda goes inside the 20.
It's going to come back to you. You're going to get a hold on one of the receivers out here for Williamsville. I think it might be on Noah Sanders, number 17.
It is indeed a hold. And we'll bring it back. 4:52 to go here in the second quarter.
That's a huge break for Maroa-Forsyth right there. Williamsville was in a flow, putting a lot of pressure on Maroa. Now their guys are going to get a little bit of a breather while the officials walk that ball that 10 yards back. Let's see what Williamsville does here.
That's a great point. A little bit of a break for the Trojans.
Keep an eye on number 13 there in the slot, Gleason.
1st and 20 from the 36. Empty backfield for McCormick. Looks to throw. Has time. Goes deep. Left side. Ball up in the air. Tipped. Incomplete. Intended receiver Noah Sanders. Trojans had a little bit of a shot at it, but broken up, and it'll be 2nd and 20.
You know, I thought if McCormick would have put a little bit more heat on that one, Sanders might have been able to make that catch. It kind of floated up there a little bit longer and let the Trojan defenders kind of close in on it. Good effort by everyone there.
2nd and 20 still from the 36.
Got to be careful. Middle of the field is open.
Ripperda in motion. He's going to keep it. McCormick is. Goes left side. Cuts back. Got some room. Good pickup there by the quarterback, McCormick.
Yeah, big run. Now you're...
So 3rd and respectable now. You got a chance, or better chance.
3rd and about 8, 7?
Call it 8, I guess. 3rd or 8, 9. Let's call it 9. 3:58 to go in the second. The Bullets lead 16-14. McCormick keeps it himself up the middle.
It's going to be about
brought down short.
3-2.
You're short, so
I expect the Bullets to go for this right here.
And they're not going to mess around, like even on 4th down.
Got about 2
4th and a couple for McCormick and the Bullets. See what they do.
Everybody is on their feet right now. They know how big this play is right here in the first half.
Plenty of time on the clock. McCormick keeps it.
He did.
Oh, I don't. They stopped him, didn't they?
I think he just got back to the line of scrimmage.
How about that? The Trojans come up big.
Yeah, that's huge for them. You know they were getting worn out there towards the end. Decide to keep it with McCormick. They had a good initial push up the middle, and he didn't have enough to get a first down. That's a big stop by Maroa-Forsyth here before halftime.
So the Trojans get the ball on the 16, their own 16, trailing by 2. The Bullets missed an extra point. Williamsville with all 3 of its timeouts. Maroa-Forsyth with 1. Fakes the pass. Fires a strike across the middle. Incomplete. Ben Gilbert couldn't hang on to it. Intended receiver.
Just a little too much heat on that one for Gilbert.
Tough to hang on to that. Good fake there.
He had him open.
Just couldn't hang on
up with it.
So 2nd and 10 from the 16. Wade Justice at quarterback. Looks to throw, does throw, complete to Torbert. Dalton Torbert, haven't called his name tonight. He gets into the action. And he's 205 pounds, 6'4", so tall and big.
That's a big target for Justice. I would expect to see him get involved a little bit more. 3rd and short here. Keep an eye on number 34, Bryson Bose.
Justice goes under center. Hands off. Bullets trying to strip the ball, I think, there. And did he get it? I think he gets the first down.
Just enough there for a first down.
So they'll move the chains. That's a Sky Zone first down as the Trojans get just enough to get another set of downs. 2:30 clock running in the second quarter.
Ball's on their own 29-yard line.
On first down. Jostis keeps it himself. Goes to the right side. That's by a host of Bullet defenders there.
Big drive here if Maroa can get some points and take a lead. A quarter ago, we didn't know if that was even going to be possible. They've done a good job of responding to some adversity because Williamsville came out and punched them right in the mouth. But they've held their own here in this first half.
Indeed they have. 2nd and 8 from the 31. Justice throws, complete. Got some speed across the middle. Hicks, look at him go. To the 45, to midfield, crosses midfield, down at the 46-yard line of Williamsville. With 1:33 to go, they'll move the chains. That's a Sky Zone first down.
Great job by Drew Hicks. Made one guy miss that would have had him back probably near the line of scrimmage. Then he had some white jerseys out in front of him. Take a look at the replay. That right there, fought off that tackle and just used his speed and his blockers out in front of him. Good job by Hicks.
From the 46, Joseph throws, complete. Jets still on his feet, going down the middle. He's got some speed. He's gonna go. He is into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Another $50 donation courtesy Young Security to this week's charity, the First Step Women's Center.
You know, Maroa has not had a vertical passing game here tonight. It's just a lot of screens and quick throws to their receivers to let them do what they do best, and that's make a play. Great job by Maroa-Forsyth to take a lead here late in the first half.
So 20-16. Let's see if they will attempt the point after. Looks like wait a minute, they're going to go for two. I wasn't sure.
Looks like they are going to go for two.
Try to make it a 6-point lead. A little bit of confusion, looks like, on the
I would expect a timeout here.
And they take a timeout. Wise move with 1:07 to go here in the second quarter, Adam. And just like that, the Trojans strike.
It's been a heck of a ball game.
And the Prairie Heart Institute would like to thank our EMS and first responders at tonight's game for being the heart of the community. Thank you for all you do. Prairie Heart Institute thanks our EMS and first responders. There they are, tonight's game. You're very important, and we need you, and thank you for everything you do. They're here in Williamsville tonight, the heart of the community. And it is a nice night for high school football. Week 4 of a high school football season already, and 2 undefeated teams, and they are battling.
Yeah, absolutely. This has been back and forth. It's everything we thought it would be. We got a little nervous there after the start of this game, but I am very impressed at how Maroa has responded because they came out, went down 10-0 really early and didn't look like the team we had talked about before. They've done a great job here in the late first quarter and into this second quarter as well.
So they are going to go for 2 points. Joseph throws, got a man wide open, overthrew him.
And the 2-point
intended receiver was Dalton Torbert, the big guy, 6'4", but not even Torbert could bring that one in. So 20-16. So here's the touchdown.
Just a simple screen pass again. Make one guy miss in the backfield, and then you've got white jerseys out in front of you. They have a lot of speed on the outside, and they have used it to their advantage. Haven't really had a vertical passing threat. I'm not sure Wade Joseph has completed a downfield pass over maybe 2-3 yards, but he doesn't have to. He's got the guys to sling it out there and just let them do what they can.
So the Bullets will get the ball before halftime here. 1:07 to go. Trailing for the first time tonight.
And here's the deal. There's 1:07. If you're Maroa, you can't take your foot off the gas or take a breath here. Williamsville can get it in the end zone. We've seen how quickly they can do it. There's a lot of time left. They've got all 3 timeouts. They could get right back in this ball game before halftime.
So the Trojans get set to kick off here. Zach Frazier with the kicking honors. Get it at the 15, up the middle of 25. Push back and brought down about the 25-yard line. So return there by Maxwell Osov for Williamsville. So with 1:01 left, see if the Bullets can answer the Trojans' touchdown.
Don't want to take too big of a chance and maybe have the opportunity for Maroa to make a big play, but I would expect the Bullets to be aggressive here.
1st and 10 from the 29. Connor McCormick. Has time. Rolling. Dumps it across the middle. Complete through the 40. Out to the 42-yard line, and the Bullets move quickly. Noah Sanders, they move the chains. It's a Sky Zone 1st down. Ball on the 42, 49 seconds. Clock running. Bullets have all 3 of their timeouts left. I'm not going to use one here. McCormick, back to throw. Pass time again. Goes to the left side. Got his man.
He did
at the 42-yard line. They move the chains. Sky Zone 1st down. The receiver, Riley Jones, with the big catch there.
Great job to make that catch on the sideline and get at least a foot inbounds.
The heck with the timeouts, Adam Anderson.
We don't need them.
That's what the Bullets are saying. Why not? On 1st down, Ripperda up the middle. Barrels his way, still going. He is tough to bring down. Down at the 27-yard line.
Another 1st down, though, for Williamsville.
Sky Zone 1st down. Bullets moving. Clock running. 26, 25 seconds. Now they take a timeout. With 25 seconds, they're going to talk about it.
I'm be anxious to see if maybe they get 2-3 seconds back on the clock. Aaron Coons had been signaled the timeout for a while.
Here's the run by Ripperda to the 35-yard line.
This run, I mean, he's got 3 or 4 guys around him at all times to try to bring him down.
He's a 5'10", 210-pound senior, and he's tough. You see the coaching staff and assistant, everybody with their shirts finish on empty, Adam. I saw those tonight earlier.
It's their motto of the year. Always come. Coach Joseph is good about coming up with a theme or a motto, and finish on empty is a good one to go with.
And tonight at 10:15 on ABC, News Channel 20, you'll get all of your local high school football highlights on News Channel 20's Friday Night Rivals recap with Carly Bell. There she is. She was here for the preview show. She's out and about covering games tonight. And what did she say, Adam? She'll have 20 games tonight? Yeah. Count them, 20. That's awesome. Tune in 10:15 on ABC News Channel 20 tonight.
Where in Central Illinois is Carly Bell?
Just about everywhere. And Channel 20 staff. So they're everywhere tonight. So 28 seconds.
They did give 3 seconds back to Williamsville.
So 28 seconds to go. 2 timeouts. Ball on the 31. Back to throw McCormick. Looking, going to the end zone. Close. Oh! Deflected there by Hicks. Otherwise, I think Riley Jones had a chance to get that, Adam.
He had him deep. He had 2 guys on him. What McCormick missed is Noah Sanders was open on the sideline that would have got them a 1st down. He was just looking deep and had his, but he had him
in and out of the hands.
Great job by Hicks to get his hand up there at the last minute.
Clock stops. 2nd and 10 from the 31. McCormick back to throw again.
Out of time.
Hit time complete. Out of bounds. Clock stops.
Let's see.
It's to be 3rd down. And see where they spot him. We went out.
And about
Bullets are ready to go.
It's going to be about 3rd and 5 here.
So picks up 5. Yep, 3rd and 5 for McCormick and company. McCormick keeps himself. Goes up the middle. Right, got blocks the tackle. Breaks another one. And a good carry there. 9.5 seconds, and the Bullets call timeout wisely. And McCormick with a good gutsy run there, Adam.
Yeah, great job. Just wanted to get a first down.
And he gets one, the Sky Zone first down. And they're inside the Carpenters local 270 red zone. The Bullets are.
Again, another big 200-pound, very strong running back type in McCormick there. I would say right now, if you're Williamsville, you take a shot at the end zone or the sideline. That doesn't happen. You maybe look to a field goal with Riley Jones. He's got a leg, but there is a little bit of a breeze that will be blowing in his face. So we'll see what happens here.
So 1st and 10 from the 13, but the clock is probably the biggest factor for the Bullets right now.
Tell you what,
9.5 seconds to go.
I know we're sitting in a booth right here, but you can feel kind of a buzz atmosphere around this game. Everybody is tuned in on their edge of their seat on this ballgame. This has been
two talented high school
what
football.
High school football is all about.
Absolutely. And again, they're in the local Carpenters local 270 red zone. 1st and 10 from the 13. McCormick, no snap, looks to throw, in trouble, runs, nope, throws it, complete, sidelines, ripper up, touchdown.
Unbelievable.
Wow. Bullets get a touchdown. They lead 22-20, and that's a Young Security touchdown. Another $50 to this week's charity, the First Step Women's Center.
I'll tell you what, I thought Connor McCormick was done. They were scrambling for a timeout. He got that out of his hand, and because of some traffic in front of me, I didn't know Riveter came down with that catch.
I was going to run it. Look at it, wide open. It's just, perfect.
Great job by Williamsville.
The Bullets will attempt the point after. Try to make it a 3-point lead. Riley Jones to kick. And snap brings it down right through the uprights. It is good. So Williamsville takes the lead 23-20 with 3.9 seconds to go. Here in the first half, Adam Anderson, action-packed. This is great.
Holy cow.
This is a game's worth of stuff in the highlights in the first half.
I mean, if you're folks at home, you need to text, call, tell whoever you can. If they're not out here watching this game, or they're not at home watching, they need to turn it on, because we are in for a heck of a second half.
We are.
There's 4 seconds left.
Yes.
You never know.
Exactly. With these two teams, my goodness. So we see some pink tonight.
Yep. Paint the field pink tonight here.
Yes. Good to see that. A lot of folks in pink having a good time on Friday night. High school football at Paul Jenkins Field.
Getting set to kick off for the Bulls. Number 1, Riley Jones.
3.9 seconds to go. Riley Jones will kick it. Let's see how the Bullets play this on the kickoff, Adam.
Yeah, Jones has put most of them deep in the end zone. I would imagine this one's going to be on the ground or maybe a high short one. Got to be careful, though.
Drew Hicks is the deep man for the Trojans.
Definitely want to keep it out of his hands.
Jones does keep it on the ground. And 31-yard line.
Riley Jones' kick is down.
3.9 seconds. So I'm going to guess you take a knee or just run it up the middle, Adam. But with two teams like this, you just never know.
Yeah, you never do. I wouldn't expect to see this ball in the air unless it is a screen pass or it is a run to Bose. You never know, because he's a big guy to bring down. Timeout here by the Bullets. I think they want to talk about this and make sure they know
everybody's
they don't expect
do what they're supposed to
kneel down here.
We've got a good one here. Williamsville back and forth. They lead 23-20, as you can see, and both teams looking for win number 4, and they're going to earn it tonight, aren't they, Adam?
Absolutely. You're gonna take the top spot in the Sangamo after tonight, one of these two teams. You definitely deserve it after a game like this.
I said it during the previous show, and this is really, I think, one of the best matchups, really, certainly in the area, obviously, but in the state as well. I mean, a number 1 and number 2 team, both undefeated, both great coaches, great tradition, and it's living up to the hype and expectations.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely living up to the expectations. Knew it would be a big ball game. The second half is going to be huge. Again, these coaching staffs, there's a lot of great assistants under these great head coaches. There's going to be some adjustments made, and that's going to be where this game is won or lost.
Joseph in the gun. He's going to keep it himself. Goes up the middle, trying to sneak through there, and can't break it, but that's how the first half will end. And it's been a good one. So at halftime, Williamsville leads 23-20 over the Maroa-Forsyth Trojans. Both teams 3-0, and a lot of offense in the first half, and a block punt. The Trojans were deep inside their one at one point in this game, and we're going to check in with Nico Hefflinger in just a second, as he has I believe, one of the coaches, Aaron Coons for Williamsville, I believe. So week 4. Let's go down to Nico. Nico?
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Aaron Coons, the head coach of Williamsville. Coach, really fast start in that one, exciting back and forth. Was that what you guys were expecting?
We're playing a great football team, well-coached football team, and yeah, I mean, these guys can score points, we can score points, so hopefully our D will lock down a little better the second half.
What does it say about your guys' ability, though, to be able to come out so fast and be able to handle a little bit of adversity when Maroa started coming back?
Well, we definitely, that last drive was unbelievable good. It was big for us. We get the ball back to start the half, so we got to go.
All right, good luck in the second half, Coach. We'll send it back up to Adam and Paul in the booth.
Thanks, Nico. Thanks to Coach Aaron Coons, and a good first half, both teams. And coming up next is the Landmark Automotive Group halftime report, so stay tuned. Welcome back. You're watching the Landmark Automotive Group halftime report on Friday Night Rivals. Halftime here at Williamsville. Earlier today, SEFCU presented Williamsville High School with a $500 donation to say thank you for hosting tonight's Friday Night Rivals matchup. SEFCU will make a $500 donation to each Friday Night Rivals host school throughout the season for use for their general fund. SEFCU is proud to support our communities, our schools, and our students with Friday Night Rivals. And let's go down to Nico. Nico?
Thanks, guys. I am here with Jason Young of Landmark Automotive and his son, Mason. Now, guys, what a first half.
Wow. what do you say? I mean, the lead changes at the end there. I didn't know who was going to be up.
Mason, exciting, right?
Oh, it was crazy. I did not expect them to go down and score at the end of the first half like that.
Well, it's been a wild one and very exciting, I understand, for Landmark to be partnered with Friday Night Rivals. What has that sponsorship kind of meant to you guys?
Oh, we love doing the community things, and what's bigger and better than high school football? I mean, time of the year, look at how many kids. We was talking on the way here about all the kids you'll see behind the bleachers throwing the football, and it's just a special time of year in the Midwest.
And high school kids going to be in the market for some cars. I understand you got some new 2020s set to be rolling in here soon.
Yeah, it don't hurt to have our name out there, and yeah, the 2020s are coming out. Matter of fact, we're having a pretty big blowout sale this weekend, trying to unwind the 19s and buy some good quality cars off customers at the same time.
And if somebody wanted to come by Landmark, got multiple locations, I understand?
Yeah, we do. I'm at the Landmark Ford store out on Prairie Crossing, but there's 5 locations in Springfield. One out here not too far when you get in this side of town, the Landmark East store.
And back to the game, what are you guys going to be expecting in the second half here? Who's coming out with the win? We'll start with you, Mason.
I think that Maroa is going to come out with the win.
You got one vote Maroa?
I think it's going to be Williamsville. They look tough.
Yeah, one vote Williamsville. We'll see who gets it, father or son, Maroa or Williamsville. We'll send it back out to Paul and Adam in the booth.
Thanks, Nico. And we'll take a break. You're watching the Landmark Automotive Group halftime report on Friday Night Rivals. Back with more from Williamsville in just a minute. Landmark Automotive Group halftime report on Friday Night Rivals. And want to let you know that throughout this Friday Night Rivals season, Steak and Shake will recognize an exceptional senior student athlete from each participating school with a plaque presentation prior to each game. This week's Steak and Shake Scholar athletes are Allie Robinson from Maroa-Forsyth. Allie has a GPA of 5.05. She plays softball and basketball. She's a member of the National Honor Society. Allie volunteers at local food drives and sporting events. And from Williamsville, Grant Ripperda. Grant has a GPA of 4.853. He plays football, wrestling, and track. Grant is a member of the National Honor Society and volunteers during community events and youth sports camps. These students are also eligible to win a $5,000 scholarship to be presented at the end of the season, courtesy of Steak and Shake. Steak and Shake is proud to support and encourage exceptional student athletes from across Central Illinois. Congratulations to both of this week's Steak and Shake Scholar athletes. From Williamsville, Grant Ripperda and Allie Robinson from Maroa-Forsyth. And let's go down, check in with Nico.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Brooke Bosey, a representative with Steak and Shake. Brooke, how exciting is this partnership with Friday Night Rivals and the Scholar Athlete and Steak and Shake?
It's really exciting. Steak and Shake has always been a big part of the community. We appreciate all of our customers as well as employees in the surrounding area.
And I understand, customers at Steak and Shake can help out the community. How can they go about doing that?
Well, right now we have Roundup for Charity, so you can round up your bill, and currently right now it's going to the Minnie O'Brien Crisis Nursery.
And, obviously, great cause, very exciting always to hear that. What are some other promotions, things, reasons for people to want to head out and stop in, grab some food?
Steak and Shake has always tried to provide great service and food at low prices. So we have happy hour from 2 to 5, Monday through Friday, half off all drinks and shakes. And help out the families, we have Kids Eat Free on the weekend every Saturday and Sunday.
A lot of young ones running around here tonight. Might have to head in for a shake, hopefully soon this week. All right, thank you for joining me, Brooke. Paul and Adam will send it back to you in the booth.
All right, thank you, Nico, and thank you to Steak and Shake for sponsoring the Scholar Athlete. We're going to take a break. You're watching the Landmark Automotive Group halftime report on Friday Night Rivals. Welcome back to the Landmark Automotive Group halftime report on Friday Night Rivals. Halftime here at Williamsville. The Bullets lead 23-20 over Maroa-Forsyth. Let's go down to Nico Hefflinger.
Thanks, guys. I am joined now by Dave Kane, who has spent the better part of 3 decades covering sports in this area. Dave, what a game that we got here tonight.
Oh, yeah. This is the first game I've been to this year. I've decided to retire. And, this would be a great one to cover, but it's even more fun just to be able to watch it, and it's living up to expectations. That's the best part.
That's what you and I were just talking about. How often is it that you get a matchup where you got the number 1 and number 2 team in the state, and it comes out and it's a back-and-forth battle like this?
Really, yeah. And they're kind of living up to expectations. It's funny, in the conference, we're in week 4, and these are the only 2 teams that are 3-0 in the Sangamo. Usually a couple other teams, but maybe it's just the way the schedule worked out. But I think this is Maroa's 4th year in the Sangamo, and these 2 teams, they've gone back and forth. I think Williamsville has a 2-1 edge right now, but it's everything you hoped for, at least in the first half.
Dave, I'm sure a lot of our viewers have been following you over the years. What are you up to now that you're not, covering sports on a daily basis?
Well, I'm kind of taking a little time off, I guess you would say. I'm going to be doing a few part-time things, kind of sports-related stuff. And eventually, I'm not ready to totally retire, kind of putting out some feelers, for employment-wise. But I'm taking a little time to kind of recharge my batteries, I guess you would say, and maybe get to go to some games that I wouldn't normally get to go to. So I'll be around.
Looking at the second half in this one, any prediction on who you think is going to come out with the W tonight?
Well, I guess it's easy to say because Williamsville's the home team. Williamsville, they got that momentum here scoring late in the first half, and I think they get the ball to start the second half. So they have a chance, if they can score again, to maybe open up some distance. So I like the Bullets' chances.
There you have it. Dave likes the Bullets' chances. We'll see what happens when we come back with the second half. Until then, we'll send it back up to Paul and Adam in the booth.
Thanks, Nico, and we'll talk about Dave Kane. Always great to see him. We'll talk about him in a second. Right now, we're going to look at some statistics, I believe, and some highlights in the first half, and there were plenty of them, Adam.
First play of the offensive scrimmage for Williamsville, and this one goes 60 yards to Gleason. Got the Bullets up quickly in this game.
There's the block punt. Early on.
Hornisher with the block punt, but hey, credit to Maroa. Go down 10-0. Got a 75-yard drive to come back and make it 10-7. And then they really kind of established that they weren't going to go away. Here's a big run by Hicks. He's had a huge first half and been a key player for the Trojans offensively.
The reverse work to perfection there. And then the pass there and cuts back. That just speed took off. Hicks did.
Yep.
This. Or check that.
That one was with a minute left, and then here with 3 seconds left, delivers a strike to Ripperda. Got him the 3-point lead here into halftime.
573 total yards of offense in that first half.
That's okay.
Look at that. Pass yards, rushing yards, pretty close. First downs. Incredible. Third down conversions, 3, 4. Look at that.
And
pretty
you might
close.
say, oh, Maroa's leading offensively with 300 yards. Well, that's because Williamsville's had the field position game and has really done a great job of shortening the field when they've gotten the ball back.
And right now, we're going to take a look at some Friday Night Rivals and Thursday Night Lights. Great moments from across the country. Check these out.
The Bull City. Chris Hooks, Chris Hughes, and Aaron Summers. First play, 1st and 10. Wide open receiver is Isaiah Jones inside the 40. He's still up. He gets inside the 25. They'll put him down to the 22-yard line.
Jeter standing in his own end zone as he claps his hands and gets the snap. Gives it to Cameron Martin. Martin going to turn on the afterburners. He has one man to beat at midfield. Cameron Martin not going to be caught.
McConkey, the quarterback, in trouble, being pressured again. A deep drop. Looking downfield, releases, finds a man, complete inside the 40.
Plenty of room to
Flood
run.
at the 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown.
As I'll tell you, special teams has been terrific. I was just going to say that something special could happen on special teams.
And it did.
And it did.
He has the ball here, and he's looking to throw towards Spokart on the outside. Gets behind the defense. Jump ball. Spokart's got it. What a catch by Spokart.
He's their top receiver. He's lined up to the right. Bratcher rolls back to the right after facing some pressure. Eludes the pressure. Splits 2 defenders. Pass complete. Turn inside. Touchdown. Buried down. Lost that football. It's been picked up by the Raptors. The other direction. Reggie Grimes, the state's top recruit.
All right, pretty darn good looking highlights there from across the country. We'll take a break. We'll be back with more on the Landmark Automotive Group Halftime Report on Friday Night Rivals. Stay with us. Welcome back to the Landmark Automotive Group Halftime Report on Friday Night Rivals. And we're getting ready for the third quarter here on SEFCU Friday Night Rivals. And right now, it's time for tonight's second half forecast, brought to you by Backyard Leisure. Backyard Leisure hot tub, you need it. And we're going to see what that second half forecast is, Adam.
A lot of humidity.
Yes, 79%. No surprise there, right?
Yeah. Nice little breeze, though, coming out of the south, so it doesn't feel too bad out there on the field.
Not much of a breeze, 7 miles per hour. And let's go down to Nico.
Hey guys, I'm here with head coach Josh Joseph and Maroa-Forsyth. Coach, Williamsville got off to a quick start. What does it say about your guys' resiliency to be able to kind of battle back and get in position here?
Yeah, spotted him 10 points right off the get-go. It couldn't have been. We missed a touchdown on our first play. They scored a touchdown on our first play. We worked punt block all week. They still executed it and got one, so they got off to a great start. We'll see if we got anything left.
What was message to your guys during the break?
They start 22 kids. We don't. So somebody's going to have to gut it up here, or it's going to be tough to come back from.
Well, it should be a fun one. We'll send it back up to Paul and Adam in the booth.
All right, thank you very much. And Adam, you talked about it. We've talked about it, having 22 players.
It's quite a luxury to have at the 2 and 3A level that we're playing at. When you get up into the bigger schools, heck, I don't even think Rochester goes 11 different guys on offense and defense. Sacred Heart Griffin might do maybe 9 guys. To do a full 11 guys offense and a full 11 guys on defense is something you don't see unless you're at a school of 700-800 kids. So for Williamsville to have enough guys on their team to be able to do that, that is huge.
And it will be interesting to see, won't it, especially in the fourth quarter, how that plays out, if that's a factor, if Maroa-Forsyth, if any of the guys, get worn down playing both sides of the ball, and a little bit of a warm night, so it could be a factor.
And Williamsville was in a tight game week 1 against Athens where they were down at halftime. But again, they wore Athens out because they had the depth. They have the guys to just keep beating you. And I talked about it as a key to the game is if you can wear them out, you're going to be pretty successful. but Maroa has to keep using their speed to get to the outside to keep making it tough on the Williamsville Bullets. They did a good job after some adjustments. You know, Coach Joseph talked about spotting them 10 points right out of the gate, and they did. They got to stop getting off to slow starts. That's kind of been their MO this year, and at some point that could come back to bite them.
Second half, we're just about ready to start, and the Bullets will get the ball. They will receive, and want to congratulate, give a shout out to Dave Kane, who's up here in the press box right now. He was just interviewed a few minutes ago by Nico Heffinger, and congratulations on his retirement from the State Journal Register, 30 years or so covering local sports. Great job, class act, great gentleman, great guy. Yeah, Dave is a legend. It will be weird not seeing him, you know, down there holding his notepad and follow along, but he is kind of melted into the fabric here of Central Illinois sports, and he deserves all the accolades and credits that he gets. Congratulations to Dave Kane, and I'm sure we'll see him around a lot of football games and still local sporting events, and we'll see what the future holds for him. But congratulations to Dave Kane, and shout out to the Bullets for recognizing and honor him. Gave him a helmet tonight. An old school one, right? Might put it on. They might need him tonight. You know, it will be weird, but you know, he said he's going to take a little break. I don't think he can completely get away from high school sports, so you'll probably see him at some big games, but he said that this is his first one of the year. He picked a heck of a game to come out to. Indeed, he did. So 23-20, our score. The home team, the Williamsville Bullets, lead. Zach Frazier kicks it and out of bounds, and the flag comes out of the official's pocket. In field position, that ball's going to come to the 35-yard line, so another great starting spot for the Williamsville Bullets. Second half, third quarter action just underway here in Williamsville. See if Williamsville can't have them kick it again if they want to. I wonder if they're thinking, to see what they're thinking about it. He's talking to. Nope, they're going to take it at the 35. So 1st and 10 from the 35 for Connor McCormick, the junior, who's been a quarterback all night so far. Home team leading by 3 in this battle of unbeatens in the Sangamo Conference. Well, it has been quite a matchup, game of momentum. It's gone back and forth, and that's going to happen when you have 2 football teams that are this caliber. Let's see what kind of adjustments were made in the locker room at halftime, though. On 1st down, pitch back to Ripperda. Nothing doing there. Clyde came in late. Great job by Maroa to get off to a quick start there. Again, that's freshman Aiden Reiser. Just got out in front of Gleason. Brought Ripperda down by himself. It's quite a task anyways. I think you're going to get a hold here on the Bullets. That is the call. So they move the Bullets back. They're deeper in their own territory. Repeat 1st down, so we're looking at 1st and 20 here for Williamsville. So that's what the Trojans want. Here they're sidelined, they're faithful, trying to get their team fired up here as we start the 3rd quarter. You know, Williamsville, we talked about Maroa having more success on the outside. Williamsville's had a lot of their success running-wise up through the middle.
Jordan.
On 1st and 25. Ripperda, left side.
Steven Gleason is the ball carrier. Gain of 5.
Let's see what they're going to get. Mark it.
I think you got about 7 there. Gleason on the carry.
Gleason,
outside.
check that. Gleason, yes, thank you.
Soa on the stop.
They line up quickly, the Bullets do. McCormick throws complete. Sanders to the 35. Simple pitch and catch, soft coverage from the Trojans is given openings there to Sanders in the slot. And he makes this 3rd and manageable now at about 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9 it is from the 36. McCormick looks to the sideline. He's ready. Looks to throw. McCormick. He's in trouble. Oh, somehow got rid of it. Incomplete. the 42-yard line. I don't know how he got rid of that ball, Adam.
I don't know how he got rid of it, and I'm sure a lot of hearts skipped a beat on the Bullets sideline. That's a big stop for Maroa right there, and they know it. Their sideline knows it. To get them out, I thought McCormick could have brought that ball down and took off running as he stepped up, tried to stay in the pocket and deliver a throw late. Almost took a big sack right there.
Drew Hicks back to receive the punt.
Hit the ball to the 30, you're right.
The punter for the Bullets. Pretty good
You got
kick.
room.
Hicks calls for a fair catch and dives and does so at the 33-yard line. So that's where the Trojans will start their first drive on offense here in the second half. And Friday Night Rivals is available streaming live online. Log on to CW23TV.com and click on the Friday Night Rivals link. You can also find complete game videos and photos from this season's games. CW23TV.com. 10:17 to go in the third quarter.
See what Maroa, this is probably the best field position they've started to drive with. See what they do here.
From their own 33. Gibbs to Bose. Maybe a yard if that.
I think they got about a yard there. Great job to bring Bose down before he could really get going. And at 5'10", 230, that's easier said than done.
Oh boy, yes. So 2nd and 9, he does get a yard. And keep it himself, Justice does. Breaks it to the 40, to the 45, gets the first down. And that's a Casey's General Store first down for Maroa-Forsyth. As they move the chains.
Great job by Joseph. Really haven't seen him carry the ball that much here tonight. Maybe that's an adjustment here they make in the second half, just to throw the Bullet defensive focus off.
Ball on the 45. On first down. Give to Bose. Crosses midfield. Into Bullet territory.
Takes the handoff, takes it into Bullet territory.
73's got it.
6'7", just got downhill and got downhill in a hurry.
Call gain is 6. 2nd down and 4.
Bring up 2nd down.
For the Trojans, ball is on the Bullet.
For the Trojans. We trail by 3. 2nd and 4. Keeps it himself, Justice does. About the 48-yard line.
Just got back right back to the line of scrimmage there. Big 3rd down coming up here for the Trojans.
8:36 to go, 3rd quarter. 3rd and 3 from the 48.
Keeping an eye on Bose being a lead blocker here for Justice.
And it's up the middle, gonna burst to speed, trying to break loose. First down, yes indeed, and then some. The carry, the quarterback, Justice. That's a Casey's General Store first down for Maroa-Forsyth.
And Bryson Bose back there is a heck of a lead blocker to have out front of you. He did a great job of leading the way for Justice. Again, Justice running the football, not something we saw a lot in the first half. Maybe that's part of the game plan to get him more involved in the second half.
On first down, the pass complete.
Gonna get a flat. You're going to get a hold on
Justice pass is complete to Drew Hicks, brought down by Gabe Watkins. There's a penalty marker on the play. It's holding against the Trojans. It's a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
Push them back, the Trojans. So
as a result of the penalty, it's going to be first down and 20.
From the 37 for the Trojans of Maroa-Forsyth. We've got a lot of fans with him tonight.
See what they do here. The run game has been kind of the key here in the second half for Maroa.
They go to the air, incomplete. Couldn't hang on to it. Intended receiver Dalton Torbert. I think he might have tried to run there a little bit before he had it, but bang, bang play.
In some traffic a little bit. Just missed that one. Again, they're getting the ball out
showing the coverage for the Bullets. 2nd down.
2nd and 20 for the Trojans. Jostis looks to throw, rolls right, goes out of bounds until the receiver was Tolbert. But
you're going to get a roughing the passer here called on Williamsville.
Cruz will not be happy about that. You stop the play and
and it really was an unnecessary hit there by number 52, Gabe Watkins. He was putting on pressure. You got to know when to let up, especially nowadays. That's something every official is going to look for. But as a 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
So it's a Casey's General Store first down for Maroa-Forsyth, and they have excellent field position now.
First down, Trojans.
Let's see how the Trojans play it here. On first down after the penalty. Jostis goes to the air, complete. Brought down after the completion. Receiver Xavier Getz on the play.
Again, not doing anything real crazy. Just getting the ball out to your athletes. Let them get in space. It's like a long run, essentially.
And they are into the Carpenters Local 270 red zone. The Trojans are 2nd and 4. Keeps it himself. Joseph does up the middle. Breaks a couple tackles. Still on his feet. Going into the end zone. Touchdown. What a run by the quarterback. And that's a Young Security touchdown. Another $50 donation to this week's charity, the First Step Women's Center.
Great job by Wade Joseph. And again, up front, the Maroa-Forsyth offensive line looks refreshed here after halftime. Has really carving out some big holes. They did a great job there at helping get Wade Joseph in the end zone.
And it makes the score 26-23. Maroa-Forsyth will go for the point after. Peyton Jenkins' kick is up, and it is good. So 27-23 now. Maroa-Forsyth, the visiting team, they take the lead. Here in the third, we're going to take a short break. You're watching a good one on SEFCU Friday Night Rivals on CW23. Back with more in just a minute. Welcome back to SEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute. Third quarter action from Williamsville. 27-23, Maroa-Forsyth leads the Bullets. And the Bullets get the kick. And they are trying, they're going to have excellent field position once again out to the 43-yard line on a good return there by number 3, Will Kissner.
Let's see how Williamsville responds here. It's been a back and forth battle.
6:46 to go in the third quarter, and this has been a dandy. Connor McCormick, first down from the 42. Gives to Ripperda. Up the middle.
The ball carrier takes it across the
Gets about 3 on the play. Bring up 2nd and 7.
On the tackle for the Trojans.
Again, it looks like there's a little more life in the Trojan line play here as we started the second half. Williamsville needs to wake up on this drive.
And on first down, nothing doing there. Hit hard at the line of scrimmage.
Gonna get a
flag on.
Yeah, Williamsville is not set by the time that ball was snapped, so it'll be a illegal motion or.
So, see what the.
Yeah, false start. Yep. So, yeah, Maroa's gonna decline it, which is smart because it would have been second and 12, but now you're looking at 3rd and 7.
I want to give another chance to you. McCormick, low snap, looks to throw, has time. Incomplete, low pass. Not sure if he could have caught it. Gleason, the intended receiver.
Had a little bit of pressure in his face by Stone Soa, so he got rid of that low. That is a huge stop for the Maroa-Forsyth defense. It's back-to-back. They did not do that at all in the first half. So the adjustments that they've made have been huge.
Let's go down to Nico, see what's going on. Nico.
Thanks, guys. I was just over on the Williamsville sideline. Message right now is communication. When they came off the field on the previous offensive set, there were 3 or 4 different guys who all heard a different audible. So communication is an issue right now for Williamsville, as well as some other things. We'll see if they're able to start getting those plays in here moving forward in the third quarter.
There, Ripperda with the punt, fumbled it, and somehow got it off. Yeah. And the Trojans have excellent field position and some momentum, Adam.
Absolutely, they're fired up now. Every right to be. Williamsville needs to take a deep breath. There's a lot of game left. You got to get a stop here. But Maroa, it looks like the more fired up team right now. Got to be a little bit more away from the Bullets, or this game could get away from them.
So Maroa-Forsyth with the ball, the lead. 1st and 10 from their own 42. Justice goes across the middle, overthrew his receiver, and he won a flag and got it. Ben Gilbert won the flag and he got one, Adam.
Yeah, you know what? I'll give it there. There was a little bit of grabbing and holding. I don't know if that ball was entirely catchable, so I'm surprised the flag came out, and it came out late. But that's really second or third time that Maroa has tried to go down the field throwing the football.
And there you see the call of pass interference. So you talk about, like I said, momentum clearly on the Maroa-Forsyth side right now. 5:45 though left in the third quarter. A lot of time as the officials move the ball. And now the Bullets, first down. That's a Casey's General Store first down. They're on the 44-yard line of Williamsville.
We talked about Williamsville being in a rhythm earlier. Maroa's in that rhythm now.
There's the handoff to the man in motion, Gilbert, who goes around the right side. Inside the 40 to about the 38-yard line. Gets about 6 on the play. If he's shook up a little bit, looks like he might be. Wasn't sure if it was frustration. We'll see if he's Ben Gilbert, who
just had the carry. Hopefully he's okay here. It's being a little bit of pain though.
So 5:31 to go in the third. 27-23 Maroa-Forsyth. And earlier this week we spoke with Prairie Heart Institute, and right now you can take a look at tonight's Heart of the Game message, brought to you by Prairie Heart Institute.
Today I'm joined by Dr. Charlene Aaron, a Chancellor at St. John's College of Nursing. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me, Ashley.
Thank you. So share with us some of the degree programs that you currently offer.
Yes, we have the traditional BSN program. We also have an accelerated nursing program. That program's for students who already have a degree in something else and want to become a nurse. And we also have an RN to BSN program and a master's program for nurse practitioners and nurse leaders.
Now, what about students that are currently in high school? You also have an early admit high school program. Tell us about that.
Yes, we do. So students who are in high school, once they complete 7 semesters of education, they can apply to our College of Nursing to come to us after they have completed prerequisite courses at another college. They would come to us entering their junior year.
Now, for those that need financial assistance, are there any financial aid options that are available?
Yes, there are. We have a financial aid administrator who will share all of that information with them. He'll come to their high school, or they can be invited to our College of Nursing and learn more about the financial aid options. We also have many scholarships that can be applied for.
And how is the job market for nurses currently?
The job market is wonderful for nurses from now up until the year 2024, because during that period of time, a lot of experienced nurses are going to be retiring.
Excellent. Where can they go for more information?
They can go to our college website, sjcs.edu, for more information.
Thank you so much, Dr. Aaron, for joining us here today.
You're welcome.
On second down, Ryan Bowes with the carry. Shaken up on the play. Previous play was Ben Gilbert, who walked off on his own power. That was good to see. Hopefully he'll be okay. So 3rd and 3 after that run by Getz. Ball on the 37 of Williamsville.
Williamsville needs a stop here.
Pass complete to Culp. And the Bullets, wow, the Bullets after that catch got it.
Chet,
all over it.
Chet Warner sure has done a good job reading that all night. Did a good job tackling, but I would expect to see the Maroa-Forsyth offense stay on the field here. You're on your side of the 50, you're a little bit of no man's land. Maybe you could quick kick this to try to pin Williamsville deep, but I would just straight up go for it.
4th and 8. And Getz punts it. Good bounce. Out of bounds. See where they spot it. I think he's inside the...
He's definitely inside the 10. Yeah. That's some good punts here tonight.
No doubt about that. See where they...
33-yard punt. No,
so the 9... Looks like they mark it at the 9-yard line. So the Bullets have a long way to go. Trailing 27-23 here in the 3rd.
If Williamsville can put a long drive together and kind of grind it out and get in the end zone or get a field goal, this could be big in how they wear out Maroa in the rest of this football game.
On 1st down, Ripperda.
Connor
the left side.
Carrier takes it to about the 14-yard line.
Got about 5
stop
there.
for the Trojans.
McCormick kept that.
Yeah, it's tough to see on that far side of the field for us. Got to watch Gleason in the backfield too.
2nd and 5. Up the middle, Ripperda this time. Breaks it. He's got to turn it on, see if we can do it. Cross the midfield, 45-40, 35. Brought down at the 30-yard line. A big run there for Grant Ripperda. That's a 1st down. Casey's General Store 1st down, and they will move the chains, and the Bullets are moving.
That's just what they need here. They flip the field, but check out this run from Grant Ripperda. Just boom, and I'm still gonna go. Didn't even kind of slow his stride right there. That's unbelievable strength and balance by number 6.
210 pounds. He can move.
Doesn't even look tired out there.
On 1st down, keeps it himself. McCormick does. He breaks one, breaks 2. Still his feet inside the 20 to the 14-yard line. And they are, the Bullets are moving. They are inside the Carpenters local 270 red zone, and they want to hurry up and get another play going.
They've got the momentum. They've got Maroa-Forsyth back on their heels. They need to strike it while it's hot right now.
From the 14, keep it on the ground.
Short game.
2:41 to go. Clock running in the 3rd quarter. The home team trailing by 4.
Maroa-Forsyth's making some changes, getting some new guys in to try to breathe a little bit more life, get some fresh blood in there.
2nd and 9 from the 13. McCormick keeps it himself after the fake. Didn't fool the Trojans defense.
Yeah, didn't fool anybody, and he really didn't have an outlet there in the handoff to Gleason. Both of those were covered pretty well by Maroa, so this is a big 3rd down here at 3rd and 9. We had 2 big stops after big gains by the Bullets.
3rd and 9, as Adam said, from the 13 of Maroa-Forsyth. McCormick rolls, throws,
man open,
complete, and the catch by Noah Sanders.
Pass is complete to Noah Sanders
at the 2 or 3 yard line. Let's see where they.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
Marking far side of the field.
I think they're gonna. He's about the 2.5, I guess. If it's
so 1st and goal. That's a 1st down. Casey General Store 1st down. Ripperda on 1st down. Wants to get into that end zone, and I don't see any signal. I don't think he got in.
He's in.
He is in. There he is. Touchdown. Williamsville. Another $50 courtesy Young Security. This week's charity, the First Step Women's Center.
I'll tell you what, Williamsville got, after that catch by Sanders, they got right back on the ball, snapped it. There were some Trojan defensive linemen, weren't even down in stances yet. Great response by Williamsville to take back the lead. I think we're going to be in for a long night here, Paul.
It's been well worth it. 29-27, the Bullets to attempt the point after to try to make it 30. Kick is up and through, and it is good. So 30-27, Williamsville over Maroa-Forsyth. Wow, we got a lot more action to go. This is fun. You're watching SEFCU Friday Night Rivals here on CW23. Back with more in just a minute. Welcome back to SEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute. We are in Williamsville. Third quarter action, 30-27. Williamsville leads Maroa-Forsyth. Incredible. Two undefeated teams back and forth, and this has been a lot of fun, and we've got a lot of football left.
It's been worth the price of admission here tonight.
And then some. There's the kick. And the Trojans. Decent return there. Be in pretty good shape. They'll try it on offense.
This has been a big game. You know, neither one of these teams are going to panic. They've played in games bigger than this before. So you're going to have two calm teams, two calm coaching staffs, and they're doing what they can to go out there and get a W tonight. It is, I said it earlier, this is what high school football is all about. This is why people are in love with this game.
1st and 10 from the 33. Maroa-Forsyth with the ball. Adam, maybe does this come down to who has the ball last possibly in this game?
It could be. We've never had an overtime game here on Friday Night Rivals. Tonight could be the night, too.
Justice keeps it himself up the middle. Bullets stopping there. 35, maybe he gets a couple on the play. Bring up 2nd and 8.
Both of these teams just have so many weapons to worry about and to look for. I would hate to be a defensive coordinator going into these weeks playing either one of these teams, because you think you have one stop and there's somebody else, and it's enough to give a man heartburn.
Gilbert in motion. He's the man who drops the ball and had to cover it in case it wasn't a forward pass, but nothing doing there. So it'll be 3rd and 7 for the Trojans, who trail by 3. And Adam, you talk about this is week 4, and the playoffs, of course, way down the line, but great experience for these two teams to have this type of game against top-notch talent on both sides. Both sides.
This is only going to help you once you get into November, a game like this.
On 3rd down, fires it, got him in stride. Gilbert across the middle, inside the 20, brought down at the 15-yard line. How about that? First down. Casey's General Store first down, and Ben Gilbert, the 145-pound junior, comes up limping. Will come out. What a play there.
Yeah, just gutted that one out. You know, Max Olslev just a half second too late right there. And great job by Gilbert to take that one and turn it into a big one. And that was a huge play on 3rd down, just what Maroa needed.
So 1st and 10, ball on the 16-yard line of Williamsville. Justice pitches back to Cope. And if I didn't say it, the Trojans are inside the Carpenter's local 270 red zone once again. And these Trojans are fired up as we end at the 3 quarters.
You need to go to the back. Better do
Go now. Williamsville leads 30-27. You're watching SEFCU Friday Night Rivals on CW23. Back with more in just a minute. Welcome back to SEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute. Paul Wapple, Adam Anderson, Jeff Kaufman, and the whole Friday Night Rivals crew here in Williamsville. And we're underway in the 4th quarter. There's the give to Bose. Oh my gosh. Touchdown.
Run by Bryson Bose.
Touchdown Trojans. That's another $50. Courtesy of Young Security to this week's charity, the First Step Women's Center.
He punished every bullet defender in his way right there. Great run by Bryson Bose. Just, looked like a bowling ball there, just taking out Williamsville defenders one after another.
Another point after attempt here for the Trojans. Kick is up, and it is good. Back and forth we go.
Yeah.
So the visitors regain the lead, 34-30, with 11:52 to go in the fourth quarter. I hope they have a lot of light bulbs and everything on that scoreboard, Adam. They still use them? No, it's digital. This is a lot of fun. And right now, we're going to check out the East Bay fan cam. Check it out. There you see some of the Maroa-Forsyth faithful here. And there are a lot of them here tonight in Williamsville.
And they are
East Bay fan cam.
A lot of Trojan fans here. Again, it's a proud community, a very football-focused community as well, and they really love their Trojan football team.
And the pink out here tonight. Incredible. Incredible.
You can use whatever cheesy cliche or anything you want to say right now, but this has been a heck of a football game.
It has been. There's the touchdown again. My goodness. He is a ton. They have some weapons. Both teams have some incredible weapons. They keep you off balance. I would not be. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be a defensive coordinator on either team. There's the kick. Pretty good one. Fielded at the 15. Out to the 25-yard line, and the Trojans are glad. They are fired up, and rightfully so.
Yeah, again, but this has been a game about momentum. Can they keep it? It's usually one big play from one team swings it back to the other sideline. So let's see what the Bullet offense has in store for us on this drive.
Back and forth we go. All right. Just underway in the fourth. Ball on the 26. McCormick gives Gleason. And he cuts back, and he's going. He's got a first down. And a little bit more. They will move the chains, and that is a sky zone first down for the Bullets.
Great job by Gleason there again. I don't know if you can call them thunder and lightning. They're both kind of thunder and lightning in that backfield.
Ripperda stopped. Nothing doing that time on second down. Check that on first down.
Yeah, great job about it. Swallowed him up really before he could get anything going.
Second and 11. Coming this way. Gleason. He cuts back, doesn't work this time. He's pretty good at that. But the Trojan D was there.
Yeah, they did a good job of stretching that out just enough to where they could have some guys come in behind him. Dalton Torbert was the one that did a good job of making Gleason go more towards the sideline than upfield.
Yet another big third down game. A flag on the play. Rolling, throws, complete. Oh, dropped at the 48-yard line. Intended receiver there was Noah Sanders. See what the flag's all about.
I would guess you're going to get against the Bullets. It's going to they weren't set or somebody jumped. Yep. False start. It's the Bullets. Going to get waved off in fourth down here against Williams.
So that's big.
Yeah. For you potential receivers at home watching that game, Noah Sanders, let that ball get too far into his chest and hits your pads and your body. You can't control the ball. Got to get your hands more out in front of you and control that before it gets going. Let's hope the Bullet punt unit gets this snap down and gets a good kick here from Ripperda.
On 4th and 9, and Ripperda, oh, a good punt. Hicks has to go back. Catches it on the fly to the 20, 25. Up down at the 28-yard line.
He took a big
pretty good catch
off the sideline.
Oh, and he is down. Yes, he did.
And that would be.
He wasn't.
Oh yeah, I hope he's open
the hard stuff there. That's
a big loss for the Trojans.
Nice play, Drew. Let's see what that's.
Let's go.
Trainers come out quickly from Maroa-Forsyth. 10:27 to go here in the fourth quarter. Action-packed offensive game here. Watch the replay. Makes the catch on the run there and
great punt.
Cuts back.
He hit that turf. He hit the ground hard. Hopefully he just got the wind maybe knocked out of him.
Hopefully that's all it is. And right now, I'll let you know that earlier tonight, SEFCU recognized an exceptional volunteer from the home school with a plaque prior to the game. This week's SEFCU Volunteer of the Game is Don Williams. Don was a teacher and coach in Williamsville for 35 years. He coached various sports, including football and track, for over 20 years. Don helps the Bullets with stats every Friday night. He also helped raise over $100,000 for an all-weather track that was named in his honor. The Williamsville Bullets are thankful for his dedication. Congratulations to tonight's SEFCU Volunteer of the Game, Don Williams. Congratulations, Don. Our Volunteer of the Game, our SEFCU Volunteer of the Game, and great news, Adam. There you see.
Drew Hicks is up. He's not moving that left arm, so hopefully he's okay. You know, I had the pleasure of coaching with Don Williams. He is a great guy. He's a great coach. The kids loved him. He did a great job with the track team. His son Keith was a track standout. But very cool to see Don get that plaque.
34-30 our score. 10:27 in the fourth. Williamsville ranked number 1 in Class 3A. Maroa-Forsyth ranked number 2 in 2A. From the 28. Keeps it himself. Joskus does up the middle.
Not much doing there.
About the 30, maybe a couple of that on the play.
Brought down by Trevor
Let's see how Maroa responds to it. Anytime they've taken the lead, they haven't been able to extend the lead past 4 points. There's a chance now to put a lot of heat on the Bullets.
2nd and 7. Gonna bring up 3rd down and about 4.
Yep. Big missed tackle by Trevor Shue. Great job by Gilbert to fight him off. Shue almost had him in the backfield. Gilbert did what he could. He's still limping around. He's gotten through it. He's had a great effort here tonight.
3rd and 5, we'll call it, for Joskus and the Trojans. Oh, they comes out.
Yeah, he is.
Gilbert limping.
He's frustrated
quite a bit. Fumbled.
Gotta get on that.
Wisely jumps on it, and I think the Maroa-Forsyth fans wanted a late hit or unsportsmanlike conduct, but bang play there.
Well, and
Joseph did the best thing he could do, right?
But number 51, Ian Hoffenkamp right here, he has got to be careful because Joseph is clearly down. This isn't the NFL. Once your knee's on the ground and the ball's on the ground, you're down. So that could have been called. It didn't, which is good for them, but you got to be careful about that.
So on 4th down, the punt by Bose. The Bullets let it go, but they're going to have excellent field position once again. The 43-yard line with 8:35 to go here in the 4th quarter. And I want to let you know that our plaques and trophies this season are provided by K&R Tomahawk Awards and Trophies. Visit them at 1204 South 5th Street in Springfield. K&R Tomahawk Awards and Trophies.
Yeah.
So
Drew Hicks is up on the sideline moving around a little bit. He still looks like that left shoulder is bothering him. Hopefully he is okay and we can see him out here. He's a big player. He's been huge for the Trojans tonight. You never want to see anybody get hurt.
On 1st down, McCormick, keeper. Didn't think there was much there. He makes it out to midfield, almost midfield. He picks up about 7 on the play. May bring up 2nd and short.
You know what? That was a great patient run by Connor McCormick. He got out there. He hesitated a little bit. He waited for some traffic in front of him to move and separate, and then he found his lane and got 7 yards.
Going to do it again. It worked once. Will it work again? Comes left side this time. Crosses midfield. Gutsy run to the 44-yard line. And they will move the chains, and that is a Sky Zone 1st down. for Williamsville. They trail by 4 with 8 minutes to go.
This is a big drive for the Bullets right here.
2 undefeated teams, and they are playing like it. Here's Roberta up the middle. Inside the 40.
Inside the 40 to about the 37.
The depth of Williamsville is starting to show right now. It is really starting to help out up front. And on, with Hicks down, with Gilbert limping for the Trojans, they could take some advantage here.
2nd and 3, Ripperter again. Oh, he's still gonna break some tackles and got a flag on the play.
Gonna get a hold on the Bullet offensive line.
And that is the call. That will negate the nice run there by Ripperter.
Yeah, it came out pretty early by the head official. Let's see if we can take a look here. I think they're going to call it on the center right here, number 64. That was right in front of you, Caleb Thompson. Just got your hands outside the pads.
I want to give a quick shout out to our CW23 TV crew. They're outstanding.
Yep.
Bringing all these outstanding pictures and replays and everything, video of the game. They do a great job. Thank you, all the men and women who help out. All right, 2nd and 13. Ripperta tries to find a hole. Not this time. Push back.
They're fired up.
Oh, they are, those Trojans. So now you've got 3rd and 13, Adam. It seems like we said it almost every time, but this is another big 3rd down play in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. And, big plays have always keyed every one of the scoring drives for both of these teams. So when they've kept big plays in check, there's usually been punting situations. Let's see what happens here on this 3rd down.
On 3rd and 13. Gleason was in motion. McCormick has time, throws right, tip incomplete. Trojans broke it up there. An intended receiver was Brendan Bishop, number 12.
Yep, Bishop, first time they've looked his way tonight. Would have been a tough catch, and he did take a hit, but good throw by McCormick to put it up for Bishop and nobody else. But good read by Xavier Getz to get over there and break that pass up.
Okay, and a 4th and 13.
Hey, you're down 4. There's 6 minutes left.
With that kind of offense you're going against, you got to go for it, right? So
absolutely.
From the 46, McCormick throws. Cross the middle, got him incomplete. He's going to maybe make it. No. Inside the 10 to the 5. How about that? Nathan Hull, the reception. 1st down inside the Carpenter's Local 270 red zone, and a Sky Zone 1st down, and they move those chains, and look at this.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're going to get right back on the ball and go. But, man, Stone Soa was bearing down on McCormick as he delivered that ball. It was getting a little nerve-wracking.
1st and goal from the 5. Ripperta to the 3.
We got a flag in. Take a look at this. He was under heavy pressure. Just delivered a huge throw right there. Great job by Nathan Hull to bring that in.
Great catch.
So the penalty was on the Trojans. So that'll be half distance.
So now it's down. 1st down and goal. From the 2. 6 minutes to go.
Penalty.
Don't touch that remote.
At the 2-yard line.
Don't DVR it. Watch it live now. Up the middle and trying to barrel his way in. The Bullets say yes, but no sign, no signal from the officials. So it's going to be 2nd and goal. Everybody was in the middle of that pile. The Bullets going to snap it right away. 1st and goal from the 1. Under center. McCormick. Did he make it? Yes, he's in. Touchdown. Williamsville. That's another $50 donation courtesy of Young Security. And the charity this week, the First Step Women's Center.
Great job by Williamsville to answer. We talked about big plays. Big plays have keyed every offensive drive. The 4th down completion to Hull. Then you just use your 6-foot, 200-pound frame to power that in the end zone. Great job up front by the Bullets as well. This is a big extra point.
2-point lead could make it 3. You are correct. Riley Jones will attempt the point after. Right down central, and it's a 3-point Williamsville lead, 37-34, 5:32. Go get a bottle of water or something, come back, you're gonna need it. And you're watching SFQ Friday Night Rivals. More fourth quarter action from Williamsville in just a minute. Stay with us. Welcome back to SFQ Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute. Fourth quarter action from Williamsville. The Trojans with the ball on the kick return. And out of bounds at the 27, 28-yard line. That's where Maroa-Forsyth will start their next offensive drive. Let's go down to Nico.
Guys, Trojans going to be without wide receiver Drew Hicks. Looked like he was doing everything in his power to get back in this game. In a lot of pain when he was catching some footballs on the sideline. He's currently sitting on the bench, noticeably emotional. Think he got some news that he didn't want to hear because he definitely wants to be out there with his team. We're down by 3 here late in the fourth quarter.
You've been there, Adam. That's tough.
Yeah,
tough position to be in.
It's a tough position to be in. And, you know, it looked like a shoulder. Hopefully, it's not a collarbone, and he's going to be okay. But tough spot to be in here in such a big game like this.
From the 30, there's the handoff up the middle. Bowes.
Gleason goes, takes the handoff
to the 32-yard line, 33 maybe.
You know, our guy Nico called it before the game. It could be electric here tonight. It's been definitely electric.
It's been like a playoff game. It's everything you could ask for and more. 5:02 to go. Hope you're not faint of heart. 2nd and 7. Jones just keeps it.
Big third down.
35. You're going to have 3rd and 5, Adam.
Number 73, Balin Dunn. Also there, Gabe Watkins. Gain of 2 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 5.
You know what? Just taking in the atmosphere right here. Everybody is on their feet, on the edge of their seat if they are sitting down. What a great high school football atmosphere right now.
Justice fires it left, complete. Got the first down to the 42-yard line. Reception made by number 8, Cade Culp. And that's a Sky Zone first down for Maroa-Forsyth.
Being down Hicks is going to be big, so I would expect to see Cade Culp out there a little bit more. Haven't seen it if Gilbert is out as well. But again, Maroa's got a lot of athletes that can get out there on the perimeter and try to make a play.
1st and 10 from the 42. Joseph throws left, complete, hit hard. Stopped at the 45-yard line. Xavier gets
5 there on first down.
2nd and 5. Getz has had a pretty good night for the Trojans as well.
Had a touchdown in the first half off a screen pass, so he's dangerous.
3:36, clock running. Handoff to Bowes. Cross midfield, 45, 40. Down to the 35-yard line. About a 17, 18-yard run there. They move the chains. Sky Zone first down. 1st and 10, Trojans.
What a run here by Bowes. He's going to take a few guys to get him down. And he also covered that ball up. You got to have ball security. Now is not the time for a turnover for either team.
3:13 in the 4th. Justice on first down, gives to Bowes. Coach read that one.
Bowes
Gets to the
running back for the Trojans.
maybe a yard.
Senior linebacker for the
Everybody in the stands is taking a little breath on that one.
It's been that kind of night. A great high school football game. 2:48 to go. Both teams have all 3 of their timeouts left, if you're wondering about that. 2nd and 8. Fakes. Justice throws. Complete. Got his man. Brought down. First down. A Sky Zone first down reception. The big guy, the 6'4", 205 junior, Dalton Torbert.
Great job by Tolbert to secure that catch and then get downfield. And good throw by Joseph. He had pressure in his face as he rolled out here. Got it out just in time.
Clock running, 2:17 to go.
Don't need to be in a huge hurry. 2 minutes is a lifetime, as we saw in the first half. You know, when Williamsville scored with just 1:03 left on the clock.
I wonder if you're the Bullets, do you take a timeout, Adam? Just wondering.
I think Maroa is going to.
But you're still leading. But yes,
a lot
okay.
of confusion there.
That's. I wondered if Williamsville might take a timeout there. They are leading, but But if the Trojans score,
this helps, because I think if you take a timeout, it's not so much about saving the clock. It's about just calming your guys down. You have to trust that your defense is going to come up with a big play here to keep the Trojans out of the end zone. Trojan kicking game, it could now come into effect if we do get to a 4th down. Josh Joseph is a gambler, though, so you could see him go for it on 4th down as well.
So let's set the stage in case you just joined us or joined us late. Williamsville, you see, leads 37-34. Williamsville ranked #1 in Class 3A. Maroa-Forsyth also 3-0, ranked #2 in Class 2A. Sangamo Conference. These teams have had some battles.
You know, the back of the coaching staff for the Maroa-Forsyth Trojan shirt says finish on empty. If anybody's got anything left in the tank tonight, that'll be a miracle. I'm not sure I'll have anything left.
I'm with you. So Justice comes under center. There's the give to Bose. The big guy goes up the middle. Inside the 10-5. He's in. Touchdown. Maroa-Forsyth. Bose from 20 yards out. And the Trojans regain the lead.
Great job by Bryson.
That's a young security touchdown. Another $50 donation to the First Step Women's Center. Young Security's going to spend a lot of money. They won't mind because there have been a lot of touchdowns and it's helping the charity. So this is great.
You know, just an old school inside trap play. You want to talk about the Nebraska Cornhuskers? That was a staple of what they did in the 90s under Tom Osborne. Great job by Maroa to do that here tonight.
Once Bose gets a couple of steps, forget it, because you're not going to stop him.
No, he is as big as his lineman out there. He's a special player.
40-37. Adam, another big extra point. Peyton Jenkins kicks it, and it is good. So now you've got a 4-point lead. Maroa-Forsyth, 1:55 to go. We're staying right here, Adam. Wow, what a game.
You know, 1:55. Williamsville did it in the first half with just 1:03 left. So Maroa needs to stay strong here and come up with some kind of stop on defense.
Here's a look at that touchdown. You can forget about it once he gets through that hole. And
once he gets into that second level, you really got to do everything you can to try to bring him down, which is easier said than done.
Unbelievable. You know, I think Bose reminds me of Jerome Bettis.
Absolutely.
Former Pittsburgh Steeler great.
From Mike Allstott, too.
Yes, Tampa Bay. Went to Joliet Catholic, right?
A JCA guy.
Yes. Had a great NFL career as well. So 1:55 to go. The Trojans 2 timeouts, Williamsville with 3. And fans, they're not on their seats, they're standing. A lot of them are.
If you're sitting down at this game, you're crazy.
Zach Frazier with the kick at the 20. Will Kistner.
He's got to get up.
Going a long way. Right side. Got some room there. Cutting back. Out of bounds. The 45-yard line. So with 1:46 to go, the Bullets, they need a touchdown, of course.
Got to get in the end zone.
They'll have pretty darn good field position.
Kistner went a long way after he caught that ball, but he did a good job to get Williamsville in a great starting spot here. Let's see what Connor McCormick can do on this drive.
Let's go down to Nico.
Guys, Williamsville may have the ball right now, but Josh Jostis just went up to his quarterback, Wade Jostis, and said, Wade, you got to be ready. And he said, I am, coach. So we've seen Williamsville score very quickly. We'll see if they can do it again and if Maroa can try and get an answer here late.
He is out there at safety right now, is Wade Jostis. Has played defense in the past, so this isn't a foreign concept to him.
1st and 10. 45, McCormick keeps it. Cross midfield to the 45.
Tyler McCormick takes
He got a first down, so that's a Sky Zone first down. Big play there by Connor McCormick.
Great job by McCormick. Again, the quarterbacks in this game, Wade Josephs, Connor McCormick, have been outstanding here tonight.
This really might be the team who has the ball last, Adam. That's what Williamsville hopes, at least right now. 1:40 to go in the fourth quarter. And if you joined us late, you've missed a good one. This has been incredible.
Yeah. One of the best games we have ever had here on Friday Night Rivals.
From the 44, McCormick back to throw. Does throw. Tipped in and out of the hands. Incomplete. The intended receiver was Gleason. Or was it Sanders, but incomplete.
And yeah, I think it was, he kind of put that in the area of two guys. Not sure who McCormick was looking for there, but either way, we're looking at second down.
So, of course, the clock stops, incomplete pass. The Bullets right up to the line. 2nd and 10. There's the give to Ruperta. Right side. Inside the 40 to the 39. It'll be 3rd and short. See where they mark it. Right at the 40. So
3rd and 5 here.
I'll say it again, another big 3rd down play in this game. It really is. McCormick and the Bullets trailing. Back to throw. McCormick throws left. Got his man, complete. Good defense there that time. The catch by Riley Jones.
Good job by Jones. They are going to give him the first down.
It's a Sky Zone first down. 1:23 to go.
And then somebody here. No, they're going to get a timeout here by Williamsville.
Probably a good idea. So 1:23 to go. 41-37. The Bullets trailing. Top-ranked team in Class 3A. 3-0. Maroa-Forsyth 3-0. We've said it. We've said it. This is like a playoff game. This is incredible. What an atmosphere. What a night.
Yeah, it has been just incredible. Both teams have been everything we thought they would be and more.
2 powerhouses.
Yeah.
2 perennial powerhouses.
Absolutely.
Trojans last 3 years, state championship game. Williamsville, all kinds of playoff appearances, runner-up, 2014.
Yeah, lost a tight one to Byron in the quarterfinals last year. Byron, a team that lost in the state championship game. So return a lot, lost guys, return a lot of guys. These are just both programs that are always going to be at the top of their respective classes.
Here we go, McCormick rolling right. Fires it, down the side, got a man open, out of bounds. Overthrew him, too much air, and Noah Sanders, the intended receiver, 2nd and 10 from the 34.
Sanders was behind his defender. He was open. McCormick just missed him right there. Had some pressure, didn't get to set his feet. That one sailed over his head.
McCormick, the junior quarterback for the Bullets. 1:17 clock stops with the incompletion. The game is on the line. McCormick back to throw. Has time, fires it across the middle. Complete, hit hard, but he held on to it. The Bullets move forward. The completion that time, Noah Sanders.
Let's see where they marked the ball down. Could be a, they did get a first down.
They gave it to, so it's a Sky Zone first down for the Bullets. McCormick rolls right. He's going to keep it. Goes out of bounds.
Good job by McCormick. He only got about 3 or 4 there, but he had a lot of white jerseys trailing after him.
Good play. Clock stops. 1:01 left in the game. So 2nd and 5. They give him 5 on that one. And the Bullets going to take a timeout.
No, timeout. Maroa.
No, Maroa.
Yeah. Which, you get a breather here. Talk about it a little bit. Not a bad idea.
41-37, Maroa-Forsyth. Incredible. Incredible. I don't know what else to say. This has been a lot of fun, and we're still playing. They're still playing. Friday Night Rivals is available streaming live online. Log on to CW23TV.com and click on the Friday Night Rivals link. You can also find complete game videos and photos from this season's games, including this one, which has been awesome.
Yeah, we got 61 seconds left. Connor McCormick has over 200 yards passing and 2 touchdowns. He also is approaching 100 yards rushing. He's at 91 right now. He has been fabulous in this game here tonight.
What a night. They're not done yet. At least they hope they're not. The Bullets on 2nd and 5. McCormick gives to Ripperda. Goes to the right side. And they are inside the red zone, the local Carpenter's Local 270 red zone. And they give him a first down. So it's a first down, the Sky Zone first down. Clock running, 50 seconds, 49. Fourth quarter, 1st and 10 from the 15. McCormick looks to throw, goes to the end zone, left side, tipped. The pass was intended for Riley Jones. 34 seconds left.
Good job.
2nd down.
Good job by the Trojan defender to take a replay. Just a jump ball. Ben Gilbert again kind of on one leg, got enough to get up there and fight that ball off.
Good D. Good defense there. 2nd down and 10 from the 15. McCormick in the gun. Keeps it. Goes left side. Got some room. Is he going to get in? He is in for the touchdown with 27 seconds to go. Connor McCormick, the keeper from 15 yards. Bullets lead. That's a Young Security touchdown. Another $50 donation to the First Step Women's Center. Wow.
Holy cow. I can't even believe this game that we have watched here tonight.
43-41. And injured. We have a player down near the end zone, the goal line for Maroa-Forsyth.
That's number 58. Stone Soa, hopefully he's okay. Maybe just get a cramp. I don't know what. I hope these guys have a day off tomorrow, because I don't know what they're going to be able to do after a game like this. It's been very hard hitting. They've been all over the place.
So number 58, Stone Soa, comes off, and here's that touchdown. McCormick, you talked about how many yards he had rushing. Look at that.
Just fighting off guys. Again, 200 pounds. That's like another running back there. What a great football game that Connor McCormick has played here tonight. He has been the reason the Bullets have the lead right now. Again, another big extra point. We still got 26 seconds left in this.
Riley Jones will attempt the extra point to try to make it a 3-point Williamsville lead. Oh,
he missed it.
He missed it. 26 seconds to go. So 43-41, Williamsville leads. Maroa-Forsyth has one timeout.
All right, well, we can't tie. Yeah.
And we know they can move the ball. Everybody knows that. Both these teams can move the ball. Adam, it's going to come down to going to take a big defensive play or two.
Yeah, it's
from Williamsville if they're going to hang on.
And you know, you want to talk about the kicking game. The breeze is coming out of the south, so it is in the face of the Maroa-Forsyth Trojans. Not a lot of wind right here, so you never know how could it affect a kick.
Peyton Jenkins is the kicker for Maroa-Forsyth.
I'll tell you what, right here, I'm going to try to kick this ball as far as humanly possible on this kickoff. I do not want Maroa to have
any type of field position.
Yes. Try to make him go at least 80 yards to win this football game.
Wow, can we play 5 quarters? This is fun.
Yeah.
43-41, Williamsville hanging on to a 2-point lead. And this is an important kick for the Bullets. Riley Jones, number 1. Riley may or may not kick it. He's going to the sideline and see what the instructions are.
I think he's looking for his football.
Oh, that too.
I think that's pretty important.
That helps. That would help, right?
With 27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Both teams 3-0, and they, like I said, they're gonna Whoever gets it's going to earn.
Yeah,
victory number 4.
Whoever gets number 4 tonight has definitely earned it. And I'll say this: whoever comes out with the loss, you've got nothing to hang your head about. This is an outstanding football game. These are two teams that are going to play a lot of football in November, I would imagine.
Fielded at the 20, 25, cuts back to the 30, out of bounds about the 33-yard line. Hard out of bounds. Xavier gets number 17 with the return there, and that was a tough play there.
Tough play on the
out
side.
Of bounds, and one of the, I think a member of the staff got knocked over. So you got, here it is. Here's the play again.
See if he
was running so hard, stiff arm there, and
you know what? He didn't full on tackle him. They just pushed. I completely agree with the no call for a late hit on the sideline there. It was contact. People went down.
18 seconds. The Trojans trail. Ball on the 33. They need a field goal to win it. Pump fakes, in trouble.
He's in trouble.
Justice goes down. Sacked. And they have to take their timeout.
Yep.
10 seconds to go.
That's the first sack that they've given up here tonight, too. Tough time to give up a sack.
Here it is again, and boy, the Maroa-Forsyth faithful here. It is quiet. You can almost hear a pin drop right now. What a play.
Still a lot of time
by number 20, Ryan Dennis, the junior.
People are going to think I'm crazy saying almost 11 seconds is a lot of time. In a game like this, it is. It's a lifetime.
So the Trojans, that's their last time out.
Yep.
They've got to get a big strike, big pass somewhere at them, and they have a chance to attempt a field goal. Or do you go, maybe they go for 2 Hail Marys. Let's see how they play it.
I think if you can get...
Joseph is a great coach.
Yeah, I think if you can get a medium gain and get out of bounds, but in high school, clock does stop on a first down. So if you can get a medium gain to about the 45, 40-yard line, that puts you in a good spot to get one into the end zone at least. Let's see what they do here. The Bullet defense, you need to play back, but you can't play so far back that you give up just a free catch. But here we go.
This is it. Back to throw. Justice goes sideline. Complete. Out of bounds at the 37-yard line. 6.8 seconds left.
16.
Did not get the first down, but the clock stops.
So if you can get a first down here, maybe get the ball to the 50, it's going to put you in a spot just to see how far away Joseph can throw the ball.
Ball on the 37. 3rd and 5. 6.8 seconds. Justice, this could be the last play. He's in trouble. Down.
Ball game.
And that's going to do it. The clock is going to run out. And it does. Williamsville comes up big with another sack.
Unbelievable game.
43-41. The Williamsville Bullets have defeated the Maroa-Forsyth Trojans in one of the best high school football games I have seen and done. This might be the best one we've done on Friday Night, FQ Friday Night Rivals, Adam
Absolutely.
Anderson.
Shout out on that last play. Balin Dunn put some pressure that made Joseph step up. And then number 20, Ryan Dennis, brings him down. What a football game here.
Both teams, congratulations. Williamsville gets the W, but oh my. What a high school football game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tremendous.
Neither team has you know, Maroa, I know, is going to be upset because they feel like they gave one away, but they cannot hang their head because they did everything they could to win that football game.
We are going to take a short break, but we'll be back with the Orthopedic Center of Illinois Player of the Game and, of course, the presentation of the FQ Friday Night Rivals Champions Trophy for tonight. Back with more. You're watching FQ Friday Night Rivals on CW23. Welcome back to FQ Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute. Week 4 just wrapped up. Williamsville with an incredible 43-41 win over Maroa-Forsyth in a Sangamo Conference showdown, and that's exactly what it was.
Absolutely. This game we talked about, this is why we love what we get to do, to bring to you high school football games just like this. This is what it's all about.
And we'd like to thank Orthopedic Center of Illinois for sponsoring tonight's Player of the Game. Earlier this week, we spoke with the Orthopedic Center of Illinois. Take a listen.
Today I'm joined with our player of the game sponsor, the Orthopedic Center of Illinois, and I'm joined with Dr. Dane Church here to talk about a very common occurrence among athletes in particular, and we were talking about Osgood-Schlatter's. Explain to us, for those who aren't familiar, what this disease is all about.
Well, what it is that the quadriceps muscle of the leg, as it comes across the knee, where it extends and inserts on the top of the lower leg, basically it pulls on the bone right where it's attached, and in young people has a tendency to cause a lot of irritation and some swelling there, and you end up getting a kind of a big knob on the front of your knee. It can be pretty painful.
Now, you mentioned young people in particular. Are they the only ones at risk for this disease?
It tends to be in younger folks that have still immature bones that are still forming and start closing, I guess you would say, and ultimately, it tends to wear off as you get older, so it's not commonly present in adults, so it's mainly for adolescents.
And let's talk about the treatment options that are available for this disease.
Well, like a lot of things, you can rest. Hard to do for some of the athletes, the young athletes. You can take over-the-counter anti-inflammatories, things like ibuprofen, Advil, Aleve, these types of medications. Occasionally, if that's not working for you, you can buy what's called a counterforce brace.
Okay.
And it basically just goes just below the kneecap across the patella tendon, and it helps kind of distribute the forces that are being distributed across the knee into the lower leg, makes it less painful.
Now, if you are currently undergoing a treatment for this disease, could you still play sports?
Yeah, and most people do. That's the thing about the adolescent population, is they just push through their aches and their pains, but it can be disabling. It can make playing in a game very uncomfortable, but no, you can. Rest is always good, but hard to convince the young people to do it.
Okay, Dr. Church, where can our viewers go for more information about this disease?
Well, you can come to the website for the Orthopedic Center of Illinois. The website is orthocenterillinois.com. We also have links to other websites. Those, for example, our academy, the American Academy of Orthopedic Surgeons, has more information there than anything, but a couple of places you can go, but come to our website first.
Alrighty, thank you so much, Dr. Church, for joining us today.
Yeah.
And tonight's player of the game, brought to you by Orthopedic Center of Illinois is
number 16, Connor McCormick, quarterback for the Williamsville Bullets, over 200 yards passing, over 100 yards rushing, in the game-winning touchdown. Let's go down to Nico.
Guys, I'm joined now with the Bullets and our Orthopedic Center player of the game, Connor McCormick. Connor, what went into that final touchdown?
Good blocking, good run, great blocking, and just finding the hole and powering my way in.
Wild back and forth game. Have you played one that was that much fun?
Not on this level, no. This is a great team win.
All right, going to grab Coach Coons real quick. Coach, you talked going into the half about how proud you were of your guys' quick start and kind of battling through some of that resiliency. What did you see in that second half?
I mean, it was just a back and forth game, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of momentum changes, and our kids got the ball and they had a chance and they took care of it. It was a great football game by both teams. I mean, this got to be. I don't think you'll get a better one this year, guys. So they're a great football program and they played really great tonight. So I feel great. I feel good that we got it.
Definitely a front runner for Game of the Year. We're going to now present Coach and the Williamsville Bullets with the CEFCU Champions Trophy. Oh yeah!
Wow, congratulations to the Williamsville Bullets. A great victory, Adam, and congratulations to Maroa-Forsyth. I hope Aaron Coons is wrong that we do get a better game, but it's going to be tough to top that, right? It's going to be tough. We'll do our best.
But so we'll do everything we can.
Thanks to everybody who helped tonight. Jeff Kaufman did stats, and next week's CEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute, brings you Week 5. We'll head to Decatur as the St. Teresa Bulldogs take on the Central A&M Raiders. That's next Friday night, starting at 7 o'clock right here on CW23. Adam Anderson, it's been a lot of fun, and congratulations to both teams. And Williamsville won it 43-41. We'll say goodnight from Williamsville.